Halle Berry, Nia Long, Janet Jackson.
Jesus.
Ooh.
I
You're Nigerian, you can have all three of them.
I gotta marry Halle Berry, Catwoman, the GOAT. I'm gonna date Nia Long and friend zone Janet Jackson.
Wrong.
I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key forgot what they both look like.
154, we all connected, baby. You already know. I'm talking 154. We bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like
Welcome back to another episode of 154. Today's guest is one of the breakout stars from Love Island, USA. He's a Nigerian American reality television personality, rising model, social media star, content creator, actor, and avid reader who's becoming one of the internet's favorite new personalities. A recent graduate of Cenat Streamer University, winner of TikTok Awards, US Rising Star of the Year, and Rising Star on Mashable's 101 Top Creators. He's proven he's far more than a reality superstar. He's emerging as one of social media's most exciting new creators and has become one of Gen Z's fastest rising voices. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a fan favorite and ladies' man, Jeremiah Brown to 154!
Ladies, man.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you can't go anywhere now. You got, look at you, man. Oh my goodness, man.
Thank you for the
Man, you're too hot to freeze, too cold to melt.
Wait,
Fresh off of a
what the
private
hell was
jet.
that? Too hot to freeze, too cold to melt. His name is Jeremiah, ladies.
I mean, look at him. He's got diamonds and all this
You
other
got
stuff.
diamonds in your clothes, sparkles.
You got me teared
You
up
should have
already.
body rolled into this place.
Oh, man. Okay, first off, I got to ask you this. Are you of legal age to indulge in a little bit of drink here?
Yeah, yes,
This has alcohol in it.
Yeah, I'm 26.
Oh,
He's
okay,
like this.
okay.
Yes,
all right.
I was waiting on that.
Okay, well, before we get things going, we got some palm wine. Have you ever had palm wine before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, this is straight from Nigeria.
Thank you.
We got some palm wine here. Get introduced to that. There you go.
Right.
This is not like Napa, wine. This is totally different.
This is nappy.
No, this is Lagosian palm wine.
We have Nappy Valley and Napa Valley. This Nappy Valley. Go on and drink that.
All right.
Let's go and drink that right now.
Oh my goodness. All right. So have a little toast to a good conversation, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Right on, man.
Absolutely,
Yes,
man.
sir.
We've been waiting for this conversation. What was this thing?
No,
What's
you
that?
do
Is that
that
Gen
when
Z
you do
thing?
drink.
Yeah, you know.
So you tap,
okay.
That's what you do in like boom. You tap
I
it
don't
right.
know. In college.
Oh, in college.
in
Oh,
college, yeah.
were you one of them dudes?
Before you chug it
Chug,
down.
chug,
frat.
chug,
No,
chug it
no,
up, chug,
no,
chug, chug it up, chug, chug.
No, not at all. I was not.
Oh man. All right, Jeremiah, man. What'd you think? What do you think?
That's good. That's
good.
way better than like red or white wine. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, all right, okay, yeah. So, I mean, I think a lot of people we've brought on who haven't been familiar with it, they've really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
He's oh yeah, and we got the chin chin as well. Have you had chin chin before?
No, I don't know what's
You've not had chin chin before.
What's it? Who's Nigerian? Who's Nigerian?
My dad.
Your dad. He didn't introduce you to Chin Chin, man.
No, but realistically, he's like like my great grandpa was a sharecropper. So like we're like 3 or 4
crazy.
generations removed from.
Oh, is that
That's
right? Okay, so
crazy.
you've been
Oh, wow.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Oh,
some of
wow.
the food has been kind of, you haven't had all the experience, the whole. Well, you got you got it. So if you
Right
like
on.
donuts, I know you're all ripped up and stuff like that.
love
You know.
donuts. Yeah.
So
Try
this
that.
is that version.
It's like a donut, but it's hard.
Yeah.
It's like a cookie.
I always taste familiar. Like I can't. This is good. What it tastes like?
Yeah, I mean, really, it's just dough, sugar, and water.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
like-
all it is.
What is it? What
can't
can
put
you
my finger
compare
on
it to?
I think
Like
the
an
word
Amer-
you're thinking about is donut. Yeah.
It's like a stale donut.
No, it's not
Real stale as that. You ever go to Dunkin' Donuts?
It reminds me of
like
something. I
at
can't
4
remember.
p.m.?
No, there's not
No,
even-
you know, and the Indian dude be like this, is everything fresh?
I do not.
And there's a fly. and there's a fly tap dancing on the donut. and then he swats it away and goes, still fresh.
What do you think about the chin chin?
It was good. It
was good.
No, it is really good.
But I can't put my finger on it, but it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we really appreciate you, coming here. We've brought you a little gift here.
Yeah.
Wanted to make sure that yeah. So we just started our 154 collection.
Yeah.
And we wanted to make sure that we got you, something pretty cool. We saw on your social media, you were big into jerseys. We've just released our jersey. We've got the Unity jersey here.
Tough.
We've got our African mask edition shirts here. So you can see Nigeria. We wore this because of you.
Yeah.
So we got the Nigeria. We're both Nigerians. So we've all got the Nigerian kind of conversation going on.
I'm doing sound effects for
wanted you to
clothing.
go on and look at our other jersey that we have.
That's fresh right there, boy. It goes right with your sparkly stuff.
I like
Go
this.
ahead.
I like the
Yes,
color.
sir.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, what's up?
This was tough.
And you can see, you can get all of this on 154africa.com, and you can see all of the different flags from all the 54 countries.
This right here is beautiful because we were hooping in the World Cup.
Yes.
We were doing our thing in the World Cup. Everyone cutting this out.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah, so-
Thank y'all so much.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
Absolutely,
course.
That's beautiful.
Absolutely.
problem,
We knew
man.
you were going to have the black and the diamonds on, so we figured we'd bring something.
Yeah, it's good material.
Yeah, great material.
We made sure it was that.
So you were just kind of taking us through the generation. When did you find out, your link and your heritage to Nigeria?
Probably like middle school, high school. Because I grew up, honestly, like very suburban. You know, I wasn't exposed. Like, I'm from Seattle, Auburn, so there's not like a lot of culture out there.
Right.
So I kind of had to do it all on my own.
Yeah.
But yeah, like probably middle school, high school.
Okay. All right. And what was that turning point for? Did you start like looking more into it and reading more about it?
It was more
What did your
of-
father have to say about it?
Yeah, it was more of like black culture at first. I went to a very white high school, and it was first when like the Black Lives Matter, all that started.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, why is this even a thing that like is not accepted? So I was very curious on why, because it was like the all lives, and I was like, oh, interesting. So I remember like 7th grade, I wore like a Black Lives Matter wristband for like forever. And like it was like very like not accepted at my school for some reason. And that's when I was like, wait, why is this even like an argument? Like why would anyone be against this? You know?
It's crazy.
And so that's when like I really started doing like my research on just everything.
Man, I mean, I love it. Like, this is the power of having access to information, because when you're, just naturally inquisitive, you start opening it up more and more. And what did, when you talk about like, oh, there's Nigeria, did you ever have that, oh, I wonder what Nigerian food tastes like? We got to go hit up a spot. Or do they even have spots in Seattle?
There definitely is, because there's a heavy African population up there, but I never went. And so I think I tried my first, it was a Gusian fufu.
There you go, our favorite.
Yeah. It's really recent. It was like a couple years ago. Like I
So
just started putting onto it. Because first I had to go about like my own culture, the black culture. And then I was like, okay, what's next after that? Okay, Nigeria came. So it's like,
dope.
it's kind of like a stepping stone for
Yeah,
me. I'm
yeah.
still learning.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still very ignorant. And
Which is, it's all right.
We are too. And this is part of, us having the, we grew up here in the States, grew up in a Nigerian household, grew up in black communities here and, in California, Chicago.
Yeah.
And there's still so much we don't know, because especially like when you're crossed and, like you are biracial, I call us and consider us bicultural because we grew up in two different cultures.
Yeah.
And so, there is so much you don't learn based off of where you're going to school and what your parents are working. So there's so much. And so we want to have this open idea and open, philosophy in uniting us and educating us. And you said this best, is giving all of us grace in how much we learn. Because, sometimes people are like, you don't know that? How come you don't?
Yeah, I be feeling bad. I be feeling guilty.
You're right. No, we don't do that here.
Yeah.
It's just
Nah,
like, whatever
man.
you're learning for the first time, it's okay, because once you learn it, no one can take it away. And no one ever goes like, when did you learn it? Well, I learned it 3 months before you learned it, so I'm smarter than you.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Dumb. Yeah.
It doesn't
Dumb.
matter when
Yeah.
you learn it, as long as you learn it. You know
That's
what I mean?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to talk about, the next step. Have you taken the trip and been to anywhere in Africa?
No, not yet. I'm not gonna lie. I just started my first international trip besides Love Island was like 3 or 4 months ago, and it was for a branch. Like I just started getting over there, but at 2027, I am going to Nigeria. I'm taking my dad to Nigeria.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. We got to get your dad a shirt too.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm telling you, he loves it.
He loves
it.
That's kind of
Okay.
his mission. Like he works in a very, predominantly white, sorry, Dad, put your business out there. Business. So it's like him, and he's fighting for our people in the school system. So like as a trip, I just want to take him there to see all he does, because that's his mission every day. He's fighting for us. So yeah.
That's dope.
We've been in this conversation 5 minutes. You've mentioned your father 3 times. there's a relationship there because, we've had this conversation before where a lot of pops get pooped on, right? And I'm talking about the pops who are there. And, sometimes it can be hard, when you got mom's love there, but you seem to like really give your father credit. You and I share that in common.
Yeah, it's because like growing up, like he was a workaholic, and I didn't understand that in middle school and high school. I'm like, dang, he's like, obviously he was at home, but it was just like, dang, like you're getting home at 6, you're getting home at 7, like I want to see you more. And I didn't understand that until I got older, like about his mission, what he's doing in the school system for my benefit, my sister's benefit, etc. So it's like as I get older, I always tell him this, but I appreciate him more and more every day because like he's just so focused on his mission, and I can only respect it.
Yeah. How did he prepare you for the real world?
Oh man, we had all the talks about getting pulled over when I go into a store, because I was that kid getting followed. Even though like people, because growing up I was too white for the black people and too black for the white people. Like, I don't know if you heard that from like light-skinned people. So
my wife is biracial, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
So that's how I was in middle school, because I'd be like, oh, I go through this, and people would be like, oh, but you're not even dark enough. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I'm black. I was still I was in the Walgreens getting followed. I was in the 7-Elevens getting followed. So it's just like. Yeah, he had to put me onto all that. When you get pulled over, do this, put your hands on the steering wheel, stuff like that. Yeah. So he just always protected me through middle school. When you go to parties, don't drink, you know what I'm saying? Don't go with anyone that's drinking, you know what I'm saying? So he put me on all the game and like all the facets of things that can go wrong for people.
What is that, like getting into that? Because to me, my wife gets it and I didn't understand it. I'll be honest, we talk about just being a safe space and understanding it, like I never understood until I got married and listening to my wife. There's a bit of sadness into it because when you're biracial, there's this idea that you have to pick a side. And my wife would, articulate like, okay, amongst my black friends, they say I'm not black enough, but I'm black because I love my father. But then you say I shouldn't love my mother because my mother is white. And then, and it's just this confusion of bouncing around and going, what am I? Who am I? How did you wrestle with that? And I heard Barack Obama say this best because, for people who give my wife a lot of hell, like people hit me up on social media. Oh, I can't believe you with her. I'm like
you're a traitor or something.
Like you're a traitor. I said, well, I mean, you're a fan of Barack Obama, aren't you?
Yeah.
What? Oh, is it because Barack Obama's maybe more brown than my wife? Then do you struggle with that at all?
Yeah, I feel like I did a lot more in like adolescence, but I feel like really in high school, especially during 2020, like I found myself like, at all the protests, I really just found like being such an advocate because we have like the best culture. Like no one, like a lot of people don't like us, but they love our culture. So I just found pride in that. It's just like, I just love our people, whether it's like music, dance, and we're so much more than just like the rap and the sport. We're so much more than that. So just being able to, I guess, just envelop myself in that and become like a voice in that sense, that's what I really gravitated towards. Yeah. It's like there's so much injustice going on. Like that's what was my first like, I'm black and I'm proud about it. So that's what really started. And people would be like, oh, you posted this, so I gotta unfollow you. Like I remember getting those DMs, like, oh, you posted you were at a protest with Black Lives Matter, I gotta unfollow you now.
Let them unfollow you. That's just gonna happen because it's so funny. Because how old are you?
26.
So there's a kid who goes on college campuses and asks questions with the black students and white students. And he goes, he asked the black students like, okay, if you could come back as a race again, like redo your life. Yep. And all the black kids were like, what would you come back as? They were like, black. They're like, black. They go, well, why? They said, because we're dope as hell. Yeah. I mean, I know what the stuff we go through, but look at us. Everybody copies us. We're so fly. We're this. Look at our hair. And these are young kids just saying black. Then they used to ask the white kids. Yeah. He said, so what would you want to come back as? And the white kids would be like, white. And he goes, well, why? And he goes, well, it's easy. There was no cultural anything. It was just, they've been given privilege. Black people were talking about, it's because we're just dope culturally. They had nothing to brag about as far as your culture. They were just like, well, we just get, everything's in our favor. Yeah. It wasn't like, oh, my hair, my this. It was just, get things. Yeah. It was interesting, man. Yeah. And it was nice to see young black kids going, I want to be black. Yeah. It's fantastic.
There's no better feeling, I'll tell you, because all my friends, like all my friend groups are black. There's no better feeling just hanging out with them and just the jokes we have.
It's supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be that feeling like you're supposed, and of course, I have friends from every walk of life. He does too. Mm-hmm. But when you're around your own people, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be for any race. You should be comfortable if you're Asian, be around your own people. But it's when you're around your own people and you around others. Yeah. That's where there's the problem. And that's where that systematic bullshit happens, you know?
What was that? So talk about your childhood, like brothers, sisters.
Yeah, I got 3 sisters and my best friends. Yeah.
Oh,
that's dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Older? Where are you in the range?
So it's 30. Oh my God, she's 30. Sorry. We don't know. Ashley, I
don't know why you said that. I wish I was 30.
Because I've been saying
right?
Damn. I'm so used to saying like 28, 29. She just turned 30 in June.
Okay.
So yeah, so 30, 26, 19, 17. So I'm in the middle.
Okay, you're in the middle.
So I'm
Okay.
a little brother.
Middle. What's up, middle guy? How you doing, middle child?
And you're the only boy in the group,
Yes, sir.
huh?
Yes, sir.
What was that like?
I'm not gonna lie. They know this, so I can say this. I hated it till I was like 18, because I always wanted a brother, you know, to like play sports with, do anything. Like it was just me. Like yeah, I had friends, but it's like in the crib, it was like me and my sisters. So I'm like, I'm wrestling with them. We're like, they're sensitive. I'm playing basketball, dunking on them. They're crying. I'm just like, come on, guys, like, you know. But then
Dunking on them.
I found just like such a beautiful like feeling, of just like nurturing and being there for them and protecting them. Because now it's like I'm like a protector. Any friend group I'm in, any person I'm talking to, like any crowd setting, I'm like a protector. So I found just beauty and just being there for them in that regard. I get to learn so much from them as well, whether it comes to other women or just life, like being able to go through them. Like we have a group chat, so I'm like, yo, what does this mean? Or she said this, like, what do I do next? You know what I'm saying? So, just leaning on them in every capacity of life. That's after 18, I found the beauty in it for sure.
That's cool that you
That's
have
dope.
that age range too, because you are middle child, but you're also kind of stuck in that middle because you could date a 28, a 29-year-old. You could date a 22, 23-year-old.
Facts.
So you can get the range based off of their experience in life and where they are and their pulse, or they have a beat on the pulse of what's going on.
Yeah.
What has that been like? Well, I guess before we get into kind of dating life and that, what was your parents' reaction when they saw you on Love Island? Like, you popped up, you became a fan favorite, you blew up, you were all over the place. They're like, who is this guy?
I would say, I would start with my mom. My mom was very protective.
Okay.
Very like, oh my God. Like she wasn't used to the internet really. So she'd see like, just like, cause you know, they can say anything. She's like, oh my God, why are they saying this? This isn't true. I'm like, Mom, don't read that. We're good. Life is good. I promise. Like we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
So I'd say she was very protective, but also proud.
Yeah.
And, my father, like the first thing, because when you get out, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what they showed, what the edit was, what the perception is. You don't have your phone. So before I even had my phone, like I called my dad and my mom, and my dad was like, the first thing he said to me was, I'm so proud of you. And like and I cried, because I get that probably, like I know he's proud of me, but I get that, y'all know, you get that probably maybe once a year. If you're lucky. If you're lucky. Maybe once, you know, biannually.
That's right.
So, yeah, and I just cried in the hotel room. And then that's when I knew, like, no matter what the internet's saying or what's going on, like, I'm good. Because my dad's so smart and like so hip to just emotional intelligence, etc. So I know if he's proud of me, then I represented my family well on the show. Right. And once he said that, I was like, no matter what the say is about me on the internet, I'm good. So that's how their reaction was. He said, I'm so proud of you for how you handled yourself. And I broke down, then we cried. Yeah.
Good for you.
Walk me back to you know, what made you want to get on Love Island? Did they approach you? Did you just say, let me just do this. Let me just see what's good with this?
No, like I never wanted to do reality TV or become a content creator. Like I was a model, and then I moved to LA to model, and everyone's like, oh, you have to try acting. So I did that for like 3 to 4 months. It's very tough. Acting is very tough. So I have so respect for acting.
It's
a job everyone thinks they can do, but no one can, you know? Like,
or you go for an audition, everybody look like you. You're like, damn, there's another one of me.
And they're more handsome. I remember I was getting there.
Dude.
Yeah.
It gets weird, because you're like, they look
like,
just like my
Timu version of myself. I'd be thinking, you know what I'm saying? Because they look like you.
You see guys
they
taller, you'll see swollen. But here's the thing, it'll be the dude that may not be as good looking, but he can act it.
Yeah, exactly.
I know dudes that are ugly that can act handsome.
Yeah. Wait, what?
They will smoke your. They'll be like this. I told you I love you, honey. Damn, he's beautiful. Yo, when the acting comes in, it's a
Did you just say act handsome?
Act handsome. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna talk about that later, because that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Some dudes can act handsome.
No, that's true. That's true.
On the camera, they unreal, and you're like, oh.
Yeah. We're not like that, but you got it, I've never seen a guy.
God damn it, I told you I love you, baby. You know, you're reading your little script. I love you, damn it.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like it's a job, like no one thinks they can go and perform a surgery, but everyone thinks they can go and act. That's
right. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. It's like you're not doing that. But anyways, so yeah, I was just modeling in LA, and then I got a DM like, oh, you should be on Love Island.
Who did? Like somebody from production?
Casting, yeah. I thought it was fake. So I sent the screenshot in my group chat with my sisters. I was like, yo, I know you guys probably watch this, because I've like I used to live at home for like 6 months after I graduated college, and I'd walk down the stairs and I'd see like the accents, like they'd be around the campfire and they'd have the UK accents. So I was like, okay, this is that show, right? And they're, oh my God, you have to do it, like flipping out. All three of my sisters flipping out. So I'm like, all right. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. So it was like, I got to go through the entire process with my sisters. Like I'd do a Zoom, I'd hit a voice note. I'd do a Zoom, I'd hit a voice note. I'd go meet them at a cafe, I'd hit a voice note. I'd go to the doctor about it, I'd hit a voice note. It's like, I got to go through the entire process with my sisters. That's what made it so special. Like,
Wow.
Oh, that's cool. So they were there as your kind of your support?
every step of the way, yeah. Because they're like, yeah.
You're going to get on this show, damn it.
Yeah, no, they made me.
Because I remember that, like the British one. What was the dude? He was a boxer, and he was I can't remember.
I
his
haven't
name.
watched Love Island like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's a reality show, but I used to watch a lot of reality shows.
Yeah.
Then I hit a wall. I was like, oh man,
They're exhausting.
Yeah.
I'm reality showed the hell out, man. And it's Love Island. I know it's big. The Love is Blind. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Naked Love. You ever heard of Naked Love?
Yep.
Some weird
Naked and
they got some naked.
Naked and Afraid or whatever.
I was like,
Naked and
I
Afraid.
call it pause. I ain't watching that. But
So what was your experience?
We gotta unpack that later. I ain't never heard no Naked Love. Must be a new show.
So you get there, you go, all right, here you are. You make it. You get the call, like we want you on. Walk me through that process.
So boom, you find out, like it was like early May, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna act like I'm going on the show. So before I even get the phone call, I ordered everything. Like I have a Snapchat video of like, hopefully they call me, and it's just like clothes everywhere. Like I ordered suitcases, like travel everything. So I like packed for the show before they even gave me the green light.
Smart.
Oh,
I kind of just manifested it in that sense.
that's right.
Because like you can even fly out there and not make the show. Like they fly people out and then they send you back home if you don't make it through the process. Because it's like a 12-step process. Then you go to Fiji. Then it's like a 5-step process. So there's like always a process.
Before you, okay. So you competed. You was like, yo, I'm ready for this.
Yeah, all you can do, the only thing that you just have to be yourself. Like if you do anything else, like one, the mask will slip. Like you can pretend to be someone, then you get to the island and it slips. Because when you're on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours of sleep, like you can't pretend to be someone else no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's, yeah, but the process was crazy. Then I fly there, I get the call. I'm in the hotel every day. I'm listening to NBA YoungBoy, Untouchable every morning.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you just like have interview. Okay, this person is more of an OG. Then you have another interview. I jet skied for the first time. It was sick.
Oh, that was the first time you ever went?
Yeah, in Fiji.
Were you guys at Taveuni Island? Which island were you guys at?
Oh my gosh.
Was it the big island, the main island?
You've been to Fiji?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it cool?
I'll hear if I hear the city, I know. But yeah, just main part of Fiji.
Okay, all right.
Dang, I forgot what it's called. But yeah.
So you were in a lot of kissing scenes, man.
Me?
Yeah. Like what was?
You don't remember?
AI and you know AI nowadays.
AI. Huh?
I mean, I was there, but
Oh
a
yeah.
lot.
Oh yeah. You were there. You were there.
AI face.
How did that whole process work? And like, what is your mom like? What does your mom say? Your pops like when they say, "Oh, this boy's just doing this all up on the TV like this."
I'm proud of you. All the girls you're kissing.
Oh my God.
I'm proud.
I
started crying again, man. Daddy, I can't help all this beauty I have. Just kissing all the girls.
I'm crying. No, my sister had to tell my mom what episodes to skip. I swear to God, it was that bad. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, some challenges were like OD, like with like milk. I don't know how much of y'all watch, but there's like milk challenges.
You put milk in each other's mouth. First off,
you know, ball. Yeah.
Do you guys get tested for that?
Yeah, we get tested like 3 times. Like before we go there, after we get to Fiji, like we get tested through everything.
Okay.
Because I wasn't gonna go on the show because I was like,
what'd you think about the whole putting the milk in the mouth and
That's
like
disgusting.
the number one thing you do during challenges, because you're dead sober, you just disassociate. Like, it kind of sounds sad, but it's a lot of fun. Like, you're having fun with your friends, and then like, okay, now put the milk in your mouth and put it in there. So you're like, oh.
Yeah,
you kind of like zoom out your body.
you
come back out.
you
can't just leave.
Like, hey, what is he doing over there?
It's always fun until they be like, okay, open your butthole.
Yeah.
We gonna transfer milk from your booty hole to his booty hole.
It got completely
Everybody
silent.
relax. It's gonna
I
be
didn't
fine.
do that show. I know what show he's talking about. I ain't do that one.
But that Love is Blind, ain't it? That's not Love Island. What island is that?
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying, it's always something weird. They always got to do something.
Yeah, and I only watched 3 episodes of season 6, so I had no idea about like 80% of what went down, because all I watched was the bros kick with the bros. You talk to a girl, you like a girl, and then you just keep talking to them. Or if you don't like them, you go somewhere else, you know?
Yeah.
So I went in kind of blind, like probably like 75% blind. So when they were like bringing out milk or like staying up this late, I'm just like, oh, like, I don't know what I got myself into.
Was there anything that you refused to do? Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, some things that were supposed, yes.
Can you talk about it? I mean, it's over now. Like
Yeah, but it's just like some like not behind the scenes stuff where it's like, oh, you should do this, and I'm just like, oh, that kind of goes against my morals or values. I'm gonna pass. Just things like that.
Okay. Okay, cool. So they checked in. They weren't like, they try to coerce you.
They
maybe.
say you're gonna do that.
Right.
Yeah,
wait.
They would
no.
never coerce us. No, not at all.
Okay, good. Because morality is sometimes the compass. No, people don't give a I'm like, that's good that you're like, no, I'm good
No,
on
I
that.
told him it's like, even if I leave, that's the thing, like even if I get voted out a week, a 2 week, 3 week, as long as I like leave with the same values and morals I have,
That's right.
then I'm good. Like not even I know like virtue signaling, like actually like, cause if I act like who I'm not and then I go back and watch it, I'm like, one, it's on the internet forever. Two, it's like I have to live with myself. So it's like, even if I fake it to achieve more success, I have to live with that every day.
Where'd you get that from? Because that's not everybody. A lot of people will sell out their values and everything else just for for the likes, for the follows, for the fame. You seem to be pretty grounded in that.
No, I appreciate that. I would say one is probably like, since I moved to LA, I've really, really gotten close with God. Cause I didn't really go to church too much growing up. We went on the holidays. Like it was like a Christian household kind of. But then like in high school, I stopped. Like I was kind of off it. And then I moved out here, found an amazing church, on La Brea.
Where you go to church? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's phenomenal. So I got really close with God, and I was like, because that's what saved me in the villa. Like every time I had a crazy experience or a crazy night, I'd go on the pier and just pray.
Yeah.
So, and then also just the way I was raised. Like my mom and my dad have like, and my family in general have like the best values. Like they raised me, like I'm so grateful for them. So I'd say like a combination of those two.
Well, that's cool, man. It's like you're more fascinating even just sitting and sitting and talking with you.
Thank you.
I got all the glittery stuff. I was like, boy, we're gonna see some evil stuff here. He's like, God is the best. Even all the shine.
No.
It's beautiful, man. It's dope.
What did you learn about yourself in that situation? Because really, a lot of these, reality shows, and I've been on some reality shows myself, and it's a social experiment to see kind of where you would break, who you are. I did one long time ago, back in 2011. It was Expedition Impossible. I'm in Africa. I'm in Morocco, and we're out, in the middle of the Sahara Desert, trekking 500 miles. You learn a lot about yourself. You know what I mean? When you're put in those types of conditions, living outside. We're 5 weeks. I'm in the mountains. I'm living in the desert. I'm all throughout.
Yeah.
What did you learn about yourself in this social experiment?
I don't know, that would be harder than Love Island. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
That is crazy.
That's
I don't know if I could do that.
insane.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I would say that like, I think repetition is the best thing because I've been in therapy for 3 years. So like, I used to not be a crash out, but I used to like not be as emotionally regulated as I am now. And I feel like doing that, it learned that kind of you just put in the work when you need to. Like, for example, like you can still go to therapy when life is good. So even when I was having a great day or great week, great month, etc., I still went to therapy to get the reps in. And I think on the island that really showed because I didn't crash out. I didn't call nobody out their name. I didn't lie, cheat, or steal. Like that's what I kept telling people. Like, okay, if I get kicked out and I didn't lie, cheat, or steal, or etc., crash out on the island, then I'm good. Like if I leave here right now and I didn't do anything to dishonor my name or my family, etc., then I'm good,
Yeah.
So that's kind of just how I approach
Because,
it.
it's very easy, and I appreciate you saying that because it's so easy when you get in there. It's like, I got to compromise myself so I can be liked and so I can stay on and I can play the
No, it was
game in
war.
the name of playing the game. It's war, right?
Yeah.
Because you're competitive. The competitive juices gets in and then maybe, oh, sure, I got to do this. I'm like, were there outside pressures where you did feel like, oh, shoot, I broke on that?
Not really. I mean, there's nothing like I did, like all the things that I was labeled, I kind of like went to the reunion and like logically disbanded them. So there's nothing like, there's no like bad scene of me or bad like label on me really that actually has any weight to it because I've already like diminished it, breaking down the definition of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm naturally competitive. So it was hard for me to be like, okay, yeah, I want to win, but it's about emotions and love. So I can't make that to win, Like I can't sell my soul for the 50K. Because that was the prize. It was like 50K if you split it. So it's kind of just like, I hope I win. I'm competitive, but at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, then I'm gonna have to leave whatever thing I'm in.
All right. So, what's your idea on sex in relationship? Because there's some people who think like, man, we can just go wilding out and just doing whatever. It's cool. It's no problem. Do you think sex changes the dynamic of a relationship?
Yeah, 1,000%. Because there's
How
like
so?
I feel like there's like a balance to be had.
Yeah.
Because some people I know are like, oh, I need to know how it is ASAP so I don't waste my time. And I'm like, that's kind of an interesting take. And there's some people that want to wait till marriage. I respect that. So I feel like there's like a balance to be had. Not like a number of dates or, okay, the 5th time I see her, you got to see what it is, you know? I feel like it definitely changes the dynamic of a relationship. And I know personally, like I'll be chilling now, you know what I'm saying? I'll be chilling now, but previously, like at least like in college, like if it happened too fast, I know like personally I would lose interest. Not because of the girl, not trying to shame them, but it's just like
the conquer is over. The quest is over.
Yeah, it was just like both of it was just like you know? But I'm working on that, you know? So it's just like,
I am so glad that you say that because I now have kids, you know, they're older. And, you know, this is something that I'm constantly having, you know, conversation. There's an age difference between you and I, but this is like, you know, when you think about it, it's been the same forever. It's just like, you know, and having these conversations with my daughters and going, hey, look, like, you know, when you give access so easy and so quickly, guys lose interest. And it reminded me of an analogy, and I don't know if it ever stuck with my kids, but it reminded me when I was in science class in high school. And my biology teacher was just like, if you give an animal, a snake, a dead animal, it won't want to even fool with it. It won't even eat it. It needs to make the kill and earn it, right? And go for it. And in a way, guys have that kind of same mentality. It's like, hey, I want to be guys actually want to be in the relationship. But oftentimes there's this social pressure that women feel like, well, if I want to keep him and keep him interested, I got to give it up because they've been trained that guys actually just want to hit it and But if guys really go like and work for that relationship, they will actually, but it seems counterintuitive.
It's weird. Yeah.
It feels counterintuitive.
Like dance.
You know,
it's so weird.
It's a dance.
It's very strange because I got buddies.
Yeah.
I got buddies that go escorts. That's what they do. They go to and say, "Yeah, I do that." And my buddy, he's a comic. He's so funny, but he got married, then divorced. Got married to his model chick. Blah blah blah. But he moved to Cleveland. I said, "You'll be back." He goes, "No, man. You live in Cleveland, my man." That's hustling backwards. He came back, divorced. He goes, "Damn, you were right." Italian dude. He goes, "You were right, man. Yo, come to strip joint with me." So I'm like, go to strip joint with him, right? And I don't even like strip joints. I just do it to hang out. I really don't.
I've heard that before.
Listen,
I didn't even want to go. He pulled my leg.
Listen, if I want to get, if I want to get teased, I can get it for free. Okay, so so I go because it's his birthday. I go and he goes to some room, you know, where they get down, and I go, what is wrong? He goes, man, I gotta give you. I'm grimy, dog. I grimy. So, but why do you pay for that? I pay for the silence. He pays for the silence. I don't want nobody talking. I don't want nobody spreading anything. He goes, that's some people that they don't want to earn it, you know, because I'd rather try to talk to a woman the regular way. I don't, when it's just given, I'm not into paying for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So everybody's different. Some people want it right there.
Yeah. I'm
that's
not
like fake dopamine though. That's not like building anything.
Yeah, that's weird to me. I'm not into that.
And that's why like in relationship, it's so different because, you know, especially in the younger stages, you're trying to figure out how do I find that right person? How do I find that right relationship? And, you know, so hearing from you, I'm married 17 years, so I'm kind of like, I'm out of the game. I don't, you know, there's these new cycles and stuff, but to hear you say that means a lot. So what do you value in relationships and how do you value women? And when's too soon? I believe in, you know, like, you know, getting married before sex. I know a lot of people, that's so old school. I can't believe, but I truly believe that. And there's a reason. I got a whole, you know, dissertation on that. What do you value in a relationship?
I would say like the older I get, I realized this actually in the last year, I realized every time I really like a girl, I don't even care. Like I genuinely don't even care when we do the do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause like I'll like hang out 6 times, like I genuinely have a crush and I'm so like, I want to learn everything about her. I want to get to know her. So it's like, when I genuinely like a girl and like can see myself dating her, etc. It's been like probably 4 or 5 in the last year. I don't even care like when it happens because I want it to happen naturally. I don't be like, oh, it's been a month, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I really value, I would say, is honestly like, obviously trust, loyalty. Because when love, like when and you have to be best friends first. Because I feel like my therapist told me this, like when you're with somebody and all you have is like the love or the lust, and you're mad at each other, you have nothing to fall back on. Like you get home, you're mad at each other, you're not checking on them because all you have is that physical. But when you're best friends first, you're gonna make sure they ate. You're gonna check up on their day, even if you're fighting. So I would say just being best friends first, the trust, the loyalty, family oriented, believes in a higher power, things like that.
Yeah, it's the foundation of the relationship. It's not about the feel as much as it is more important about how she makes you feel and how you guys make each other feel, because that's the foundation to me, of any solid relationship. Because you're right, like all the other stuff can get broken, we get older, we get all these different things will happen, but that relationship has got to be cemented in something foundational. So do you want to get married?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Because, there's the conversation going around on social. A lot of the younger guys, they've been of this, I don't know if I want to get married. I don't think I'm going to get married. Or you see a lot of the, not a lot, but there's been this growing campaign of going, I'm going to date a woman that's outside of the country because, of all the drama. What's your take on marriage, and why do you want to get married?
One, I think marriage is a beautiful thing, but then again, I've been blessed enough to grow up in a loving household, so I can't begin to tell somebody like, oh, why do you want to get married if they grew up and their view of marriage is totally different than mine, a crazy different home, their experience is their experience. But I'd say for me, since I grew up in like a loving married household, it's like for me that's like the dream. Like I wouldn't say like a white picket fence dream, but I definitely want a wife, someone to like share my life with, kids, a dog perhaps,
a dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just
What about a cat?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm good on cats.
You just can't. Like I feel like it gets to a point where it's like you want to share your life with somebody. I don't know if that's kind of corny, but it's just like I can't get behind. I know less and less people are having kids, less and less people are getting married, but I feel like, and my sister has 2 kids, and like watching her become a mother has just like been one of the most beautiful things I've ever got to experience. Like becoming an uncle for the first time, like that was life changing. Like. So I just can't imagine not, I mean, I hope so, but yeah, I just can't imagine not getting married and having kids, honestly.
Are you in a rush to get married? Because I know.
Nah, I feel like you can't be in a rush to get married, because imagine I tell myself like, yo, boom, I gotta get married by 30. I'm 28, and now every girl I talk to, she has to be the one. And now I'm putting that pressure on her, I'm putting that pressure on myself.
Yeah.
It's just, then I go, okay, now we're dating for 2 years, now I have to say, oh, I'm 29, now I gotta pop the question. So it's like, no, if I get married at 32, 29, it doesn't matter. It's like,
oh, wow.
That's just how I feel.
Okay, do you have a type? Is it like, do you have that?
I used to think I had a type, right? But in the last year, I've like everything. Oh, that sounds so bad. I've talked to everything, I said, don't do that. Do not do that. And last year,
I don't care what it looked like. I don't care if it can be anything, man. I don't even care what it looks like.
One thing I can tell you something is
it can be changed.
I gave him a little bit.
You can't mess up in front of Godfrey.
I don't care if it's real or not.
All right.
I'll take anybody.
I'm saying like all.
I want to have a loving relationship.
And just to be clear, you're not talking about AI. You will not marry AI.
Don't get.
No robots. No. I'm talking about like in terms of background, like ethnicity. I've talked to every single type in the last year, because there's been so many. I've been to so many like events. Got to talk to so many different, just people I haven't had access to before. So it's So now I don't really have a type.
Okay, so it's just whatever that feeling is. It's not like you're going in for, because we've talked about this. Like, one of the things I look at, like, especially coming from the NFL and being years removed from it, it's always interesting. Like now when I see like some of the athletes and who they're dating, there's this similarity in the type, and I'm like, oh wow, like. And no shade against the type of women, but I'm like,
they all look the same.
It's just like there is this similar
Different
look.
fonts.
Same look.
What'd you say?
Same person, different fonts.
Same person, different fonts. That's actually I'm gonna steal that one.
Cat Williams said it. He said, and all these celebrities dating these really funny looking light skinned women. And it's like, he was like, you look at a lot of them, it's like they look the same. Not even a different light skin. It's like they have this look, sort of an ambiguous, like, what is she kind of? It's really strange almost.
But to me, it's the power of marketing. And I've talked about this before too. Like none of us are kind of, shielded from it, right? Because depending on when, I'm thinking about when I wanted to get my J's, because that's what was marketed to me. And so, for me, when I was growing up, it was like, oh yeah, lighter is better. You know what I mean?
Colors,
so that was then all of a sudden, you didn't know it at the time because you're 6, right?
Yeah.
And 7, 8, 10, 13, 14, 15. And before you know it, this becomes what you're attracted to. So it is cool to hear. And I think because your generation, you tell me if this is true, just speaking just openly about it, I wonder because social media is so open and there's so much exposure to everything, because depending on the generation you grew up in, I only had a television and magazines.
Yeah.
That's how I got what was marketed to me. You have your own channels and people, you can get your own
There's
feed.
everything.
The algorithm will
Everything.
feed and show you,
Everything.
okay, oh, you like this. Like right now, I'm in my home design stage.
Yeah.
My algorithm is full of fitness and home design. You know what I mean? Like that's it, and so I ask you, how much do you think that has to do with you being so open to a variety of different types of women, has to do with social media and how things have been marketed to you?
That's a great question. I think now, like, the typical LA, like, content creator influencer thing is kind of like not pushed on me because that's like kind of my world-ish now. But like they said, a lot of them look the same. Like, no disrespect to any surgeries or anything, like the lip filler, etc.
Look like ducks, yo.
Okay, all right.
They're like this.
And my PR's gone.
They're
Let him say it. You know what I'm saying?
They're
Like,
Like they
But-
look, the lip, it's just so obvious.
Yeah, I
you know?
go to some places, I'm like, oh, this is very interesting.
Yeah.
And so I realized I do like a more
Natural look.
natural woman. And then I realized I do have a crazy type, because I realized this, like the last girls I've actually liked, they have to be beautiful. This sounds so corny.
No.
On the inside, because I feel like there's so many beautiful women in LA, and I'll talk to one, and then I realize they don't have like the depth I want. Because I'm like,
There is no test.
yeah, it's kind of like, because I love books, I love education, I love learning. I
Oh,
wanna
so
be-
you're gonna be like ignoring a lot of women out here. Like not all, but it's important that, hey, can I go to a bookstore? Yeah. Conversation
Yes.
is tough now. People are dumb. People don't, men and women, back and forth.
but everybody,
You just go,
respectfully,
let's go to Lockman, let's go to the museum.
Yeah.
And just, some people don't,
Yeah.
they don't, and it's
Exactly,
just
yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
Like, they're dumb.
Yeah.
And I don't care how hot you are, you get sick of that.
Yeah.
The brain is very amazing. The brain is like, when we see somebody, that's why there's 5 senses. You see somebody, go, wow, they look really good.
Step one.
Then you go, you hear the way they talk. I don't really like that. Percentages go down.
Yeah.
When you touch them, the voice, the hearing, everything.
The smell.
That's why you can have
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
that's maybe not as good looking, but you go, love the way she sounds, love how she talks.
Yeah.
That makes up for just that.
Facts.
Because
Yeah.
that goes away, man.
That's facts.
That goes away. That's why the brain is really amazing. After a while, it's like, I'm getting a little tired of her.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little tired of him. So it's very important to have that internal, intrinsic. That's what's good about you, man.
Definitely
Yeah.
don't lose that, because
No,
I think it's so
I
cool.
could never, because even when I want to, I'm like, bro, you'll be all right, bro. She looks this good. And then on my brain will be like, nah, play it. Like, there ain't nothing.
Yeah.
When we talk, I'm just like, oh, there's just no depth. People be confused. Like, this girl's so beautiful. Why don't you date her? I'm just like, but I can't say on the internet, like, oh, she doesn't have the depth I'm looking for. So I just have to be like, oh, she's not for me.
But then, and even too, with the lack of depth, the Bible calls it a quarrelsome woman, because then all of a sudden, a quarrelsome. Somebody who's
quarrelsome,
always going to argue, because if
Combative.
if you don't have, if you're not equally yoked, right, and there's not the same interest and there's not the same the depth, right, then you're easily going to be like, and this person's arguing, you're like, wait, what? And you guys are talking over each other, missing
even
each
if there's
other.
a difference,
and that's
even if
hard.
there's different interests, it's something
It
you
takes away
learn
from that attraction.
You go,
Yeah.
I like this. Oh, what's that? You should show interest in something that they like.
Yeah,
And you
exactly.
show interest in something that you like. It's okay to not like, we don't have to like exactly the same thing, but there's stuff you go, I like that too. But reading is important. You want to hope they want to
But
read.
reading is going to be, I think
fundamental.
it's going to be extremely challenging, because I was talking to this young dude about your age, and he was like, the thing that is the hardest for him is that when he's out with, dating these different women, the girls are more involved about themselves, and they're taking the picture.
Ooh, they almost get hit by cars doing that.
They date for the aesthetic. Like, they don't date for like a relationship. They date to post it. It's actually crazy out here, bro.
It's scary.
Can we go to Yamashiro for the first date? I'm like, bro, I haven't even met you yet. Let's get a coffee or a matcha, and go on a hike or a walk. You know what I'm saying?
They want, the guy has to pay, and I go, well, that's why cats are going overseas because the girls want simpler, and they'll be just as pretty, but they just want simple stuff.
But I think it's also too this self-absorption and
the narcissism is at a level.
The guys are in it too.
So the guys are doing the same thing.
This is not just because we're fellas and we're talking. You know, from this perspective, but like it is wild. Like, you know, go to any restaurant, and so I guess I would ask you, because again, I'm out the dating scene here. Yeah. But like when I see like the photos and the thing, and I'm like, wait, are you guys on a date? Or you see like they're so socially awkward now. Like now I'm like, I'm the old guy sitting in the thing, and I'm going sitting there like they're taking a photo. Or after they finish doing the photos, it's the
back to the phones.
Back to the phones. I'm like,
and then no phone. There's a guy named Scott Gallo, right?
Oh, you have a no phone date?
We're not trying to rule.
Good for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a guy named Scott Gallo, this psychologist, and he's this balding white guy. His stuff is really good. He goes, manhood has to come back. We got to get back to the fundamentals of conversation. It's okay to be attracted to a woman and to walk up to her and introduce yourself. It's so creepy now that 18 to 35-year-olds are terrified to talk to a woman in the same room, like she's right over there. They'll use this TikTok thing going, TikTok, do your thing.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Is this, no,
listen, no.
We got to ask him.
But I'm saying this is, because I come from the era of, you know, I'm old school. Harassment. That's my thing.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. I like this. Hey, what's up, ladies? No, but my father, Nigeria say you have to go to the woman and you be a gentleman, introduce yourself. That's how a man does it. Yeah. I come from that era where and I still think you should go up to them and talk. But now, like when you were saying the Me Too movement, some women are mean as hell. You come up to them, they're already like, it's like a pack of pit bulls. So nobody wants to be over there because you're just so fine. I just can't come over there. It's bull.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to like a person, but there should be open room for conversation. You know what I mean? And there's not that. There's this thing where everybody's apprehensive. You look at somebody too long, harassment. Me Too movement has a lot to do with that. Yeah. A lot of that has to do with, and it's a little too much. The pendulum always swings when there's a movement. Yeah, but it has to come to the middle.
Acknowledge that there are a lot of women in the Me Too era who obviously went through a lot of harassment.
No doubt.
And so that changed
It changed a lot.
And so
everyone was,
I guess I would ask you, like, is this stuff that you're seeing in real time? The TikTok, do your thing. How do you, like, is it easy for you to go up, and you're a good looking fella? Like, do you just go up, or you be like, oh, let me see if I can get her DM and slide into her DM. I'm not going to approach her. Keep it a buck.
Yeah, no, I will. Trust me. I can't I don't lie. Honestly, I've always like hid behind social media. Even when I wasn't on social media, I had like 2,000 followers. Yeah. Like I had a nice page. So like I would see somebody like on my college campus, and I much rather prefer DMing them than walking up.
Is that crazy?
I don't know. I'm scared.
I want to break down.
Probably fear of rejection. I think fear of rejection.
And where do you think the fear of rejection comes from? Because the fear of rejection has always been out there, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna go.
Well, for guys,
I'm gonna go up and talk to her, and I'm gonna go get her number. I ain't gonna give you my number, right? So back then we used to write it down.
Yeah.
So the fear of rejection. So where's this new heightened fear of rejection that goes into this human interaction?
I don't know, because even still now, like I'll go up to someone if I know them, but it's very rare. Probably like maybe under 10 times in a whole year of going to events, appearances, etc. Maybe under 10 times going to a girl and genuinely like introducing myself. I've never seen it before. I don't know why. I just be spooked. Even if I look good or have a platform or got this on,
see,
you know what I'm saying? I still be like,
I'd
rather hit you on social media. This is how I am,
do you feel more
crazy?
Do you feel bolder over DM?
No, because it's always respectful and the same. It's always, how are, like, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Like I've never. Because I have 3 sisters, so like I have I'll say like the benefit of always being able to, not always, but like reading the room the best way possible. That's why when I see guys like just do crazy, like for example, I was at a watch party of a World Cup game. And I seen this guy just like all over this girl, and she was clearly like off him. I'm just like, yo, like that just makes me sad, because like there's guys that don't got sisters. Not even if they don't have sisters, they just can't tell. Like, yo, bro.
Yeah, that's just straight up harassment.
Yeah, no, and it's like even if you do this for an hour and then you somehow are cool, it's like that's your goal, like that's your plan. So I say that to say just like I always scared, because it was just like Yeah, it was just from fear of rejection. Like, damn, what if I walk across the room, and she's like, Read it. Have you seen the meme where it's like the worst she can say is no,
right.
and then she says something crazy? So I think it's just, I've always, and I wasn't like, I didn't consider myself like handsome till I was like 18, 19. I had a little glow up. So even all of middle school, high school, I was always a shy kid. Never really like went up to girls like that. Yeah. But even still, I'm 26, 25. I'm still like, if I have never seen them before, I'm still like, that's just how I am.
We were all based on the fear. Like you go, damn, I could go over there. All right, especially when there's a group of women.
Yeah. I've taken some L's. I've taken a lot of L's.
I would take L's. I go, I see one in the group, and you go, because there's gonna be one or two that don't like. They're like, she don't feel like talking to him. Yeah. I'm like, and I would literally Denzel them. I'd be like, oh, you think you can do this to me?
Yeah.
Huh? I'll have all of you in Pelican Bay. I was that guy. I was like, miss, I'm not talking. I'm just talking to your friend.
Yeah.
That's unnecessary. You don't because you don't like me. What if she does? Let her speak for herself.
Yeah.
Now, if she gets with her friends, I go, forget this whole group.
Yeah.
You should be able to speak on your own.
That was the hardest one for me was to approach a bunch of women.
Yeah, it's tough.
And there's one in there that you like, and you go, oh shoot, how do I? Because if she clowns you in front of everybody, that's the harder. But if it's one-on-one and you sitting in the corner,
one-on-one. Or through friends. I was really good at friends. And I was fortunate, like in college, where someone said, oh, this girl is interested in you. So I had it easy. I'd be like, who? Yeah. Okay, bet. So I would just go in. I was already in. Because I rarely spoke to, I didn't really go, hey, what's up?
Yeah, exactly.
I knew guys. I had a friend, Andre. My boy is in Atlanta. I grew up with Andre was so crazy. He liked to talk to women when they were crying. He'd be like this, that girl's in a bad mood. I'll be right back. First of all, he had the coolest walk, and he would go up to the girl, and he was gift of gab, man. Chicago's, we're all about macking. So he would be like talking to her, we'd be like, yo, and next minute he'd be like, got the number, I told you, bruh. He was scary good. Like, I was around guys like that were not fearless. Like, excuse me, miss, I just want to say,
I got a throwback for you. Keep it real. Huh. Have you ever approached a woman and got her number on paper?
On a piece of paper?
Why'd you say
where do you get paper from?
Yeah, you think I'm walking around with a piece of paper in my pocket?
This is great.
I've had a cell phone since like 6th grade. You just go like these.
You never heard of paper? One of these.
You've never done one of these things right here where you go like this, like.
No, but why would I have that in the first place?
Hey, can I get your number?
Yo, I love this. This is how archaic this is. Papyrus.
What age was the last time you got something on paper? What age?
You've never written a number on feather pen with feather pen?
So I'll probably say like 20, 21.
I've probably done some like class notes, but like getting a number, nah. Brother, think about it.
We're that old, bro.
Think about it. By the time I was out, it would have been 2019, 2020. That's Ben had iPhone whatever number on. So there's no reason to care.
They stopped making
the way
paper
you looked at me was a little disrespectful.
I thought you were trolling. I thought you were trolling. Because bro,
he's that young,
at 2019, like paper. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying?
You actually almost said, where do you get paper from?
No, why would I have paper on me?
Bro.
Unless I'm in like college class, it's a phone.
He's like, paper? What do you speak of this? He's like, you never took feather pen and said, I hereby love you so much. Hold on. Thou must give me your number.
Let's keep him out of this conversation. Do you remember like having like 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 different of these things, small little things, the numbers follow me, and at the end of the night, you would just kind of go like this, like, all right, shoot, okay, which one was this?
I had to remember the number.
Really?
Sure. Yeah.
We go through that too if you get numbers in the phone.
We'd be like this, anybody got a pen? Yo, I just need a pen real quick. I would write a number on a leaf. Was she bad as hell? Yeah. We used to have to do that.
Yeah.
We used to have to do stuff. But you know what, though?
He's squinting his eyes
but
like,
listen to me.
Fascinating.
But listen to me. We were tougher, though. We were bad though. Because when you go up to we used to ask girls, we slow dancing. Slow dance. They don't even do that. Yeah, they don't slow dance anymore. They don't even do that anymore. Yeah, because they would slow the music down.
I'm not a part of that era.
Listen, in Chicago, we actually danced. We danced, first of all, house music type stuff. We actually danced because a lot of people don't dance anymore. Twerking is not dancing. I'm talking about dancing. Like, that's why salsa, a lot of people get into salsa classes, tango, because you actually have to dance. And it's a good thing to learn. But we danced. Like, sometimes people can't dance.
I'm on Jeremiah's side.
I can't go over there. But let me show you. Body language is good. Like, when you dance, because, I mean, see, I came into New York when it's Jay-Z, you go to, and puffy parties were normal, regular puffy parties. I'm being honest. Jay-Z, when you see Lenny Kravitz, you see all that, we were at parties dancing.
Well, let's move on.
He said, "Wait,
no, I'm talking about.
I was not.
Oh no, it wasn't after 12. Okay, no, Missy Elliott, all that. When R&B was dope, like that's why you might be listening to older R&B, Usher, all that. We would go to parties where you were in a club, everybody's dancing, but that's like a way of communication also. Yeah. Now it's just everybody's on the phone. It's weird. Everyone's just paying attention.
But then I'm also seeing this,
and they're looking at themselves, and I go, oh. It's the narcissism is at a level.
And I think this might be where we're starting to see a lot of, younger men dating older women, because you think about LaMelo Ball. I think he's dating somebody who's like 12 years, 12 years older.
The bullshit's
Jalen
gone,
Green,
you're not dealing with
17 years older.
Yeah.
Would you date an older woman, 15, 16 years
It really
older than you?
depends.
15, 16 years old? No, only because I want to experience a lot of things I haven't experienced with somebody for the first. I feel like, respectfully, if I'm 26 and they're in their 40s, nothing wrong with that.
Childbirth.
But I feel like they've been through a lot of the first, whether it's like a homeowner or going here, traveling here, like et cetera, et cetera. I kind of want to go through that with somebody, like buying a home together with somebody, having a kid with somebody for the first time, like go through it together. Yeah. That's just how I always picture things. Sense, so at least around my age,
Yeah. How did you feel when I don't know if you saw this, did you see Megan the Stallion? She made a reaction to a video after you were kicked off of Love Island.
Yeah.
Did you see that? What went through your mind, like when you saw, dang, Megan the Stallion is like, what was that like?
Yeah, I had no idea how many celebrities were tapped into the show, because I was not part of any internet culture. Like I had 44 followers on TikTok. I had 5 book reviews posted and 2 funny skits. I was not on TikTok, So I had no idea how popular the show is, how big the show is. I know season 6 did great. That's about it. Yeah. So when I came out and I was like, oh, Lizzo, Megan Thee Stallion, all these celebrities watching it. A lot of NFL players too were hitting me up, NBA players. Yeah. And so I was just like, oh, this is insane. So it's kind of just imposter syndrome. I still have imposter syndrome, in a lot of ways. So it's kind of just why? Yeah, it was kind of just mind blowing. Yeah, that's all I can really say. Yeah.
And then you see Megan Thee Stallion, she's single, you're single. Would you, talking about DMs, would you ever slide into a celebrity's DM?
I'm not gonna lie, hello? That would probably be an airball. But I've met her, and I don't know if we're friends. I would like to think we're friends, but I've met her, and she's awesome.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Because she
How'd you guys meet?
Episode. She came to Love Island, did an episode.
Okay. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
It was sick, and that episode had more views than the NBA Finals at the time. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
More people watched that episode than the NBA Finals that day. It was on the same day.
Why would you think it's an airball, especially because there's the familiarity? It's not like you'd be a stranger, to her. Would that be something you would be interested in?
Yeah, no, Megan Thee Stallion, SZA, and a couple others always my celebrity crushes.
Okay.
Oh, dope.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Oh,
Victoria
good.
Monet.
Okay.
Man, hey, look at access, my brother.
You said
sometimes when you're in the room, man, people think these people are untouchable. Once you're in these rooms, you go, you know what? Because when I was at the NAACP Awards, I was like, man, what? I was having great conversations with Regina Hall. I was like, once you're in the room, I'm like, and I know how to talk to women? Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'll dust these goofies off, man. I'm like, yo, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Tom Holland, you got, what's her name?
Zendaya.
Come on, man. That's Spider-Man. You lucky you Spider-Man, dog. Get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? No, you Spider-Man. That's why you gotta.
What are your breakup rules?
What do you mean breakup rules?
Yeah, breakup rules. You cross this, I'm out.
Yeah. Oh, probably infidelity.
Okay.
All right. That's not the only one. Just I would say if we notice a pattern and we keep talking about it and it doesn't change. Because I feel like I've been through, I had a long-term relationship and I learned so much. It was my only relationship. It was a year and a half. And I went through that with therapy. So I learned just a lot in the sense of okay, if this is an issue we have, and it's been the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th time and it's still not working, I think at the end of the day, you just have to go your separate ways. Because I think the worst part is getting, being in love with somebody and then you wake up and you realize you either don't love them anymore or trapped in a toxic cycle. Because I always watch a show or a movie and they'll be married, and then one day it's just dead. And I'm I'm so scared of that happening.
Yeah, stop watching movies, man.
Yeah, I know it's just a movie, but it's I'm just scared of getting trapped in a toxic cycle. So I would say nipping that in the bud. Like, okay, even if it's me, because I'm nowhere near perfect. So, if I keep doing this and you don't like it, just tell me.
But you got to work through it. If you like them, you still, because there's things that are just going to be there.
100%.
You just got to be, there's always going to be some baggage. You got to be willing to be able to hang, this is the baggage I can deal with.
Yeah.
Because no one's coming, there's going to be stuff repeating again.
100%.
What about when people get older, they go, so you got menopause periods, you got all kinds of post, when they have baby stuff. There's so much stuff. So when you can't go, why do you keep doing that? It's a post.
Well, I'm talking like behavioral though, not like.
But that affects it. Hormonal stuff affects behavior.
But in addition to that, because you bring up a really good point, especially when you're with someone for a very long time, but even in the dating stage, there's this, how much grace do you give to somebody who maybe went through traumatic stuff in the house, because your childhood experiences dictates a lot about that. You start understanding, like for me, like one of the things that I know I try to teach my kids, just from my experiences, is that like for dating a woman, like now this is to my sons, I have 2 daughters, 2 sons. I say, hey, look, you want to know first and foremost that woman's relationship with her father. Because whatever he lacks or whatever is not there, you will be responsible for the entire relationship. So if whatever he dropped the ball on, and it doesn't come out consciously, this is not something that happens to women consciously, it's subconscious, because there's a thing that they yearn for, and then you're the next closest thing. And so so the question is, to what Godfrey is saying, is it's like, how much room do you give that? And it's like, hey, this just isn't working out, or like, I understand you've gone through X, Y, and Z, and I'm going to be here with you, because to me, the beauty of a relationship is not when things are going good. Because there's that 3-month honeymoon stage. After the 3 months, the real person shows up and is like, okay, are you really into that person, or were you into their representative?
I'll use this example. Okay. Say I'm talking to a girl, and like every time she feels a type of way, she doesn't say anything and she lets it build. So say like I do this little thing, this little thing, this little thing, this
Silent
little thing,
night.
and then boom, explosion. I'm like, yo, moving forward, I'd appreciate it if I did something that like ticks you off, just let me know so I can correct it.
That's right.
When you feel something, say something, just like bullying, And then it happens again. She blows up at me. I'm like, yo, I know obviously it's not gonna be perfect. Like, it can take time to work. So like if that happens, like that whole process of build, explode, build, explode happens 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. It's like, okay, we tried for 2, 3, 4, 5 months, to work through it. Then it's like, okay, I have to leave, because it's like we're just not compatible in the sense where it's like, if I'm doing something, this is an example,
and it's called that is called the silent night. And the silent night can be very, very hard, because it's like you don't know where to, like, they've already piled up 10 and 12 different examples, and by the time it explodes up to you can't unravel 11, 10, 9, because the core issue, there's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them that were misunderstood, but there's too late, and before you know it, it's too combative.
And you can't explain 10 things in a day. So it's just like, that's like my biggest thing is like communication. Where it's like, there's a book called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, where it's like seek first to understand, then to be understood. So it's like, that's like my favorite thing. It's like not my favorite thing, but like, I think it's really dope to like understand somebody, because it's always refreshing. Because I feel like a lot of guys are kind of like, this is my way or the highway. This is that. So like every time I talk to a girl and I'm like, oh yes, let me know that. They're like, oh really? Oh okay. I'm like, yeah. Like you can come to me with your problems and we can have a civil discussion.
I'm impressed that you've read this book and you're an avid reader. What type of books are you into?
Oh yeah, bro. Like all the self-mastery books, probably like Subtle Arts of Not Giving a F. Ego is the Enemy. The Obstacle is the Way. 4 Agreements.
4 Agreements.
All those books.
Alchemist.
No, that's that. I've heard such good things.
Get the Paulo Coelho. Get the Alchemist.
Yeah, I've heard such good things about that.
You read these.
When Things Fall Apart.
Oh, you know what? Chive. We are Nigerians.
Yeah. When Things Fall Apart. When Things Fall Apart. One of the best books ever.
They're about to make a movie of Things Fall Apart. I think. I'm not sure. Somebody's doing a movie of Things Fall Apart. It's about to be a movie.
Yeah. So like all those books, I read because of COVID. So like from 20. I mean, I still read them, but that's when I started.
That's beautiful. Yeah, it's great.
That's why people are always like, oh, like what do you mean? Like I'm just like, it's not.
Do you read on a Kindle or do you read on a book?
Book. I have a Kindle. Shout out Amazon. They hooked me up with the Kindle. Yeah. But no, I gotta like I've listened to some books.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have a book club. So like probably.
You have a book club?
Yeah, probably like 3 out of 10 books we've done I've listened to, but I love just, because it makes you be present. Like if I'm driving to San Diego to see my sisters or my niece and nephew, like I can throw on a book and like, I'm listening to it, I'm reading it, it's awesome, right? It's convenient, but like it's not making me present because I'm driving. So I think like having the paperback or the
There you
hardcover
go.
makes me present.
Tactile.
So
That's
yeah.
right.
And then it takes it away from my phone because I'll be on my phone
Old
all the
soul
time.
stuff. You got that old soul, bro. I love it.
I'm
That's right.
appreciating you, man. I'm
That's right.
appreciating
Now
you.
you just got to move from little NBA young boy to Marvin Gaye. But okay.
Hey, to be frank, my Spotify rap is like Fred Hammond, or it's a young boy, Fred Hammond, Lil Baby, Kirk Franklin. So it's like just gospel and rap.
Well,
So I
Frank
gotta get
Franklin's good.
balance
You
here.
still got a Little Baby, but once you get the Little Bell that and go to Wu-Tang Clan.
I did go with my
We're
daughter.
gonna get you to Wu-Tang. We'll get you to Missy Elliott. We're gonna get you to the other.
This young look, I'm not gonna lie because I give my daughter a hard time. I was like, what?
NBA
We went down to San Diego to NBA YoungBoy, and
Did you like it?
And I went and put
Did
the
you actually
headphones
like
on. I
it?
was like, I'm not here for this. I don't know what's the
Whack.
And I always make fun of him to
It was
my daughter,
whack.
get on my daughter's nerve. I was like, YoungBoy NFL. She goes, That's Indiana.
Listen, man.
NBA,
Yeah,
never broke
right.
again.
J. Cole, man.
But
J.
then
Cole.
I'll
J.
just say, look,
Cole. You need to listen to J. Cole.
Hey, the dude, like, he was on my alma mater campus at San Diego State. And I have to say, I was really impressed. I was like, you know what? I get it.
Great guy.
I was like,
Great guy.
I get
NBA
it.
young boy.
Stop the
Because I
violence.
came in, I was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm from the Pac era, from the Biggie era.
Yeah.
And I wasn't giving him a chance. And I was there. Before you know it, them dang headphones started coming.
Yeah.
What's this thing you guys are listening
Yeah.
to?
Right on, right on.
Yeah,
right
you
on.
next. You next. I'm listening
J.
to your
Cole,
playlist.
man.
J. Cole, good. You
That's,
can,
of
two
course,
things can be
you,
true.
man. What you talking about, man? That's,
Love Yours. That's one of my favorite songs.
Have you ever given a woman your password
For my
on your phone?
Yeah, my ex had it.
And is that a requirement? And what happens if?
I think like here's my take. Here's my take. Great question. Here's my take. I think like the password and the location thing.
Oh,
Well, they're kind of two separate. I'll start with the password.
Okay.
Password I never have a issue with.
Okay.
But it's sad though. I feel like it's a lose-lose going through a phone, in my opinion, because you go through a phone, you find something. It's bad. But I mean, it's not really lose-lose because you're like saving yourself time, I guess. But like, it's heartbreak, argument, whatever. You lose and you go through a phone, you don't find anything. Oh, they must have deleted it. Because whatever drove you to go through the phone, that's not gonna go away just because it's gone. Someone's gonna, your homeboy, your homegirl's gonna say, oh, they must have deleted it. Your subconscious gonna say they must have deleted it. So I feel like if you go through someone's phone, it's a lose-lose because you either find something and it's bad, or you don't find something and you say they deleted it.
and you kind of stuck with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, oh, you don't trust me. Like, I would never say you can't go through my phone if I'm in a relationship because I'll be good. But it's just like, it's kind of disheartening. Like if a girl's like, I need to go through your phone, it's
Yeah,
like, damn, that's
yeah,
how you feel.
yeah.
Or vice versa. A guy wants to go through a girl's phone. It's like, me personally, I know better. I know better to go through a phone. Because even if you think they're probably good, it's like, you're going to find something. Could be innocent, but it's still going to be like, oh, like, who's this guy? What is this? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
just a way out. It's
And
too
with the
much.
location thing, it's like, I have a good friend. I'm not going to say his name. You know who you are. We were on a trip one day in Denver, and like, he said that location makes him more secure, but we're all kicking it, and he's spam checking her location. I'm like, yo, mind you, we're kicking it. We're supposed to be hanging out, and you're saying that having her location makes you more secure, but yet your insecurity is just checking her location constantly. So that doesn't make you more secure. Because if a girl, plus girls got iPads, guys too, guys and girls, like there's methods. I've known people that left their phone here so they can go there. Like if someone wants to do something, they're gonna do it, whether you have the location, their password or not.
Wait,
so for me,
what's this location trick?
oh, if you don't know,
You leave your
this is-
phone somewhere.
You leave your phone somewhere, or you have a work phone and
they'll
you
think
use
it's
that
over there.
location,
Yeah.
or you have an iPad. Like the method right now, a lot of people have an iPad, right? And so they share that location with their partner and dip out the crib, you know? So it's like, or people can come over there. So I feel like the location thing, I feel like it fuels insecurity, unless it's for
course.
safety purposes. Like it's like, oh, okay, I want to make sure you get home safe, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like the password on the phone thing, I feel like if you go through the phone, if you're constantly checking their location, people are gonna do what they want to do. You could have every password in their life,
matter.
every location.
Doesn't
You could have a
matter.
GPS tracker in their brain. They still,
matter.
I'm telling you, they're gonna do what they want to do. So there's no escaping
matter.
it.
You could be under the car like,
Yeah, low jack and all that. Plus, the more that you tell someone, like the more that you pester somebody, it's like what's the thing where it's like it's like a cycle that you make happen. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
Dang it. But yeah, anyways, like if I say don't cheat, don't cheat, don't cheat, don't cheat, don't cheat,
yeah.
subconsciously it's like
saying cheat.
yeah,
cheat,
they don't even want to cheat, but it's like dang, like I'm not like, oh, you're cheating on me. It's like, I'm not even cheating you, but now you're making me want to do some dumb just to, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's
I
crazy
had
how
this
that
when
works.
I was dating when like, girl was like, oh, I see you checking. I was like, look, first off, if you keep pressing me about this,
You're gonna make me want to.
Yeah, because then what's the purpose of me not even checking on the other
If
person?
you resist, it will persist.
I was like, all right, then I'll just go ahead and do it because it's almost like you start to manifest it.
Self-fulfilling prophecy. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Self-fulfilling
Self-fulfilling
Yeah.
Like, if you keep saying guy or girl, you keep saying you do this, eventually it's gonna happen.
Right.
Gonna happen.
It's like the thing, like they don't, they drive somebody away because like, it's like, you're gonna leave, you're gonna leave, you're gonna leave, you're gonna leave. No, I wasn't. But now every day since you say I'm gonna leave, part of me now wants to leave.
The subconscious,
So
what do they
it's-
say? Subconscious is like, whether you think you're wrong or right, you're always right. The subconscious says you're right.
Yeah.
It's like no matter
Whatever
how
you
you
believe,
think,
yeah.
it's just gonna, you're right. I ain't, you're right.
Yeah.
I am you are right,
yeah.
you know?
Is there any coming back from cheating? I know that the Bible says that the only reason right for a divorce is for infidelity, and we talked about it a little earlier. But is there room for forgiveness in infidelity?
I would probably not, but I would say it depends.
Yeah, it depends.
Like how bad, how early,
Yeah.
miscommunication. Oh, you thought we were exclusive and we weren't, and you kissed a guy at a club. Like it really just
All
depends.
the variables.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But what about like just an exclusive relationship?
If you're my girlfriend and you do something, and if I'm your boyfriend, I expect the same way. It's like, yeah, obviously it wasn't enough. So at this point in my life, it's over, you know?
Yeah, it's okay.
Like maybe like, obviously I've made some mistakes like my first relationship. So it's like, there's a little bit of grace there. But if it's like I feel like past 25, 23, you know what I'm saying? Once you have multiple relationships, it's like you kind of know right from wrong. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you got to hold that mistake if you make it.
Yeah. What about this? This is because I'm starting to see a lot of the young girls like, oh yeah, this guy is my friend. He's my friend, and so there are a lot of girls and guys who have been, the opposite sex. Can there be platonic relationships and just friends? I come from a different, belief system in that because I've always, before I give my answer, I want to hear your thoughts on it because this seems to be a thing that's growing more and more like, this is my friend. I'm like, your thoughts?
I would say 1,000% yes, only because I have so many close homegirls. You know what I'm saying? That we've never done nothing with. You know what I'm saying? So it's
not even close. Not even close.
Not at all. No.
Never good. Yeah, it's just platonic.
Yeah, like no, granted, I'm not gonna say that. No, anyways, no, I have a multitude of homegirls. We've never done nothing, never brought up anything, never been nothing crazy. We hang out all day, nothing weird, nothing awkward, no kissing, etc. So it's like, I personally believe, especially in the world of content, you have to have girls that are just your friends, or else you kind of are just limiting yourself in life, in my opinion.
But you said content, is that transactional though? Like, hey,
No, not at all.
collaboration type of thing?
Because you only do content, at least for me personally, with someone who you generally have a connection with. Like, I'm not gonna link up with a random girl because she's popular and do content with. Like, you have to have a genuine basis of friendship, because at the end of the day, you're on their platform, and they're on your platform, and they're part of representation.
But when we talk about friends, like let me layer it differently just to make sure. I'm talking about friends, not associates. Like, oh, this is a cool associate, we're cool.
Yeah.
Like that I believe in.
Yeah.
But like friends, like this is my friend, we're gonna go kick it, we're gonna hang out.
Yeah,
we're gonna travel together, we're gonna
1,000%, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like, yes. Obviously, I have a lot of homegirls, and I've had that for years. So it's like, I think it just really depends on the dynamic and how you met, essentially, I would say. But at the end of the day, yes. Like, I have a lot of girls.
I have a theory, you wanna hear it?
Yeah.
Men and women can't be friends without one or the other. Somebody like
Friend zoning you.
somebody, right? Yeah. So the friendship can happen within the box, but there is a silent, invisible wall that says, if you even breathe and give me the idea that there's a possibility, I'm jumping on. But you just never know. So, and I don't know your friends, but I'm just using you as an example. There might be one of them friends that's just waiting for you to go, come on, girl.
Come on down. You're the next
You put your
contestant
arm
on
around
Price is
them
Right.
like this, and they go, oh, he touched me.
Okay.
Uh-oh. And woo. And you go, this escalated, I didn't even know.
You just
But it might not be on your
like
end.
a friendly lick on the face.
Okay. See?
What's up, girl? That's friendly.
I'm
We're
going to say
friends.
this. For me,
Just getting a little
I've
taste.
been on the other end
Yeah.
where I've had homegirls that we were friends, but I got friend zoned, and I was like, all right, I'm still going to be cool because I'm patient, I'm competitive. I'm like, it's going to happen. One of these days, 1 year,
So
2
you was
years,
waiting.
3 years. I'm like, dang.
get in. Look
And
at
then I
this.
had to hear about
That's
all
that
the people, she was dating, and I'm like,
That's
I'm
what
like,
simps. That's what simps do.
Yeah, but you know what? That's where I learned. This was early, and this is where I learned. I'm going, you know what? This is hard. This is hard because I was on that end of being like, oh, okay, I'm just waiting for that opportunity.
Man,
so I ask you again, have you ever sensed that somebody was waiting for the opportunity?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Yeah.
There's two things can be true. Like I feel like you definitely can be just friends with homegirls because I've done it and still do it. Yeah. But at the same time, there's obviously there's friendships that you have the flirting. You have, you know what I'm saying? We make that eye contact. It's like, oh, okay, there is, something there. So it's like, I think two things can be true.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just kind of different like scenarios that are similar. So I have homegirls I would never ever do anything with ever, no matter what the circumstances.
They're good looking and everything.
Yeah, they're all pretty.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
there's ones you be friends with because they ugly. Like, that's my friend right there.
No, all my homegirls.
And then the bad ones be like, maybe but this girl right here, we gonna be friends forever. You can be my manager. You ugly enough now.
No, all my homegirls are pretty. And it's like I would never. There's nothing in the entire world that could happen that we ever do anything ever be more than friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then you kind of have like the newer homegirls where it's like, okay, like we're friends, but
Yeah.
But I feel like two things can be true.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I want to ask this, like Sharon, because I've always wondered, how much do the contestants on Love Island get paid? Like, if you don't win, obviously, but is there sizable enough money to go like, yeah, it was worth the social experiment?
I don't know if it's I can say they help you take care of your bills. I feel like I can say that.
Okay.
That's all I can really say. I don't know like the number. I don't know if the number is out there on the internet. Okay. But they help you take care of your bills because you can't work a job. They definitely help you for sure.
Okay. All right.
That's
and
fair.
How long is that entire period?
From the day you leave to the day you get back.
And how long is that? Is it like?
Oh, it depends on everyone. You can get voted off. Like,
what's
for me,
the longest? For the longest,
9 weeks. Because I was there. I was in the hotel for 2 weeks. Was on the show for 3 weeks, half the time, and then was there for a week later. So I was there for 6 weeks. People that were there the entire time were there for 9 weeks. Oh, wow. Some people were there for 2 weeks, a week and a half, etc. Yeah. So yeah.
Did you get to enjoy outside the competition? Did you get to enjoy Fiji?
Yeah, because like they'll take you for like the intro videos and like jet skiing. Like I got a jet ski on a sandbar. Like I'm telling you, like we took a boat like an hour out like north of Fiji or whatever. There was just sand. We put all our stuff down. We filmed basically a music video on a jet ski. And as we were leaving, the water rises and the sandbar disappears. It was insane. Yeah, so I had some of the best experiences over there. Yeah, that's like the favorite. Honestly, my favorite part of it was probably jet skiing. It was my first time, and I'm like in the middle of Fiji, like going on Love Island.
You didn't go scuba diving or anything like that?
I'm not much of a scuba diver.
Good. Oh man, I'm a scuba diver, man. They
Really?
have
You go
Rainbow
all the way
Reef.
down?
Oh yeah, they go Rainbow Reef over there. One of the most beautiful. If people out there don't believe in God, go down and go scuba diving in Fiji.
Sharks and stuff? Shark? No.
Yeah, you see it all. You see it all, but it is.
Hell no.
I'm talking about the most beautiful. Everything is so clear.
Yeah, and that shark's coming right at you.
It's like I got scared. There was
that
one
shark's
flew right
like,
over
man,
me.
I see
was
you,
like, just stay
dog.
calm.
I see you, dog. Yeah.
I was afraid. I was like,
hell yeah.
I was like, damn, what did they go? Like, there's not a lot of black folks out here. I wonder what that tastes like.
And then and can you swim? You swim really well?
Not well. When you scuba dive, you can't swim fast.
You just gotta. You're like.
Oh yeah. You got your buoyancy and stuff like that.
You got a guide? Do you have a guide?
Yeah, I have a guide. Yeah, yep.
I'm not the best swimmer, so I don't really be in the water.
You don't need to be a good swimmer, actually. Oh. Yeah, you don't need to be.
I've done it in Hawaii and I almost drowned. Like my sister has a video. My sister.
Oh, you went swimming, not scuba diving.
No, scuba diving. Like we're on a boat. I had like the red buoyancy thing, right? And the goggles, and I jumped in, and the thing came off, and that water was started.
Wow!
But it was beautiful. Like
you got to get PADI certified, so you know how to kind of.
You just did it with no instructions.
I was 18, and we were just wilding in Hawaii.
Yeah, because sometimes they have like you pay them a little money, and they'll throw it. You're not supposed to do that.
There was no tank though. It was just like
no. You were snorkeling.
Oh my!
Snorkeling.
Oh, you dove in like you were scuba diving.
I'm tripping.
You're supposed to just do this, man.
That's a self neck. No, I'm tripping.
It's snorkel. That's snorkel.
It's totally different thing.
Snorkel is like
scubaing. I would never do.
The stepson.
You know, fun, man. Like,
you know what Delta P is?
Who?
Delta P?
Who's that?
What's that?
You know what Delta P is?
No.
Basically,
is it a rapper?
No.
Delta
it's a thing
P.
like underwater. If you like open up a valve, it'll like suck in the water, and it's like people can get trapped. It's crazy. It happens when people scuba.
Oh, Delta P.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
You're the scuba dude.
Like for example, people like
what's
go
Delta
underwater.
P? You got a Delta P?
Someone's heard of that, right?
No.
Yes. Yeah. Excuse me.
So that's like an undertow or something?
Yeah.
Water in like a tube that has air in it, has a crack in it.
What tube? Tube where?
Anything underwater.
Like, there's tubes under the ocean and rivers and stuff.
Right.
If there's a hole in it this big, because it sucks all the water in, it sucks you in.
Yeah.
So your whole body fits through the tube.
Like people can like your arm will get stuck and then like people
It's like a
go
black
to
hole
repair.
almost.
Yeah, like scuba repairmen.
Yeah.
They sometimes get sucked in.
Yeah, like they'll open a valve and then they won't realize it's up here and like their arm will be stuck and like the pressure's so much
The
you
whole
can't move.
body goes in.
Or just a body part or not even necessarily
That
they can
is
just get stuck.
scary.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
why the water.
But unless
play-
you're a repairman, you should be good. It's just
I
reminds
don't
me of
play
that.
games
Yeah,
with
well,
the water.
they-
Never that.
Watch the YouTube video on it. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Like
you
having
see-
the
Delta
crabs.
P. What does it say? Delta pressure? Is it Delta stand for
Delta
Delta
P.
pressure? Delta pressure?
Yeah.
Because that's probably a level of pressure. Delta.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that's creepy.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
all right.
ain't gonna be scuba.
No, I do.
you
I
got it.
don't mess with the shipwrecks. Like the shipwrecks, I go around the shipwrecks. I never go in. I'm always
I don't
tempted to
do
want to go
traps,
in.
booby
I'm
traps.
like, nah.
I
just
don't
like,
do.
I
I'd
say it's
rather
too dark
watch
down
film
there,
on
so I'm
scuba.
good.
I don't need none of that. None of that.
Bro,
Shit's
ocean's a
beautiful.
scary
Would you ever?
place.
Would you ever skydive?
I did. I skydived as a self-president when I graduated college.
Oh,
It was
good.
sick.
Not even
Best things
that
I ever
either.
did.
Oh, good. Where'd you go to school?
Central Washington University.
Okay.
What'd you study?
Ellensburg. Film. I have a film degree.
I don't.
Okay. So this has been something that you've been cooking for a minute.
No, honestly, no. Like, basically, when I was 18, I was like, okay, where do I go to college?
Yeah.
Me and my two closest friends had a YouTube, or three close friends had a YouTube channel. It's like, oh, let's go do a film degree. It's cheap. It's 2 hours away from our parents' house. It was like easy. They had a great film school, so we go. And then my first two, they drop out freshman year. So my sophomore year is just me of the YouTube group. And I'm like filming, and then COVID hits, and I'm learning how to become a cinematographer, director on
Yeah.
Zoom. And I kind of fell out of love with it. I kind of had a little bit more of a glow up, and then I fell in love with I started modeling more, and I started falling in love with being in front of the camera.
Yeah.
It's like I never planned on being like in front of the camera like how I am today, you know?
Yeah. What about because I know you teamed up with you were just in Cenat's Streamer University.
Yeah.
How did that
Crazy.
happen? Like,
I applied and I got in.
Really?
Yeah.
So
There's
what-
a million applications.
a million
million.
applications.
Yeah.
So you
Damn.
So what happens?
a
You go over to Cenat's spot and you guys go
Basically-
and they teach you how to do the thing.
Yeah, so when I got out of the villa, I always say when I got out, people would forget. When I got out of the villa,
They got out.
How long was you in there for? What was
yeah,
you
no,
in for?
6 weeks. And
Man, that was a petty crime.
I've been on Twitch since like 2014, the live streaming platform. You guys know
Yeah, Twitch.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
play
see,
video
y'all
games?
hip, y'all hip,
You
y'all
play
hip.
video games on there?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
So all the things, yeah. So
Yeah.
I've been watching this since I was 14. So I know all the live streamers. Like that was like a lot of people like looked up the actors. Like I still look at the actors, but I looked up to like Twitch streamers. As crazy as it sounds,
Yeah.
like my goats were like Flight Reacts, XQC, people like that, right?
Yeah.
And so when I first got the villa, I had a platform. I was like, oh, this would be dope to live stream. People were asking for it, so I did it for like 3 to 4 or 5 months when I first got out, and it was dope. So then and I met Kai in San Antonio last year, so we had that connection. I met AMP. They're all super great guys. And so then he announced his Stream University too. I'm like, oh, okay, bet. So I applied for like the director, the professor, and the student, and I got in as a student. And then we were in Arkansas for 5 days, and I streamed 120 hours.
So what does that mean? Like,
Straight through.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah,
can-
like I
can-
did the first 2 nights I slept on stream. I got up on stream, like I did not cut off my stream for like 3 days straight.
So everything I mean, okay, look,
Everything.
I'm gonna get a little personal. I mean, like we all fellas here.
Not in the bathroom.
No, but I mean, you wake up with a boner, and like all that stuff is just sitting out there like that.
Wow, you just be looking sideways, bro.
Wow.
I mean,
you get banned. You probably get
wake
banned.
up, I'm just, I mean, we all
wake up
adults.
with a boner.
No, I'm just saying, but like you put you.
That's what he wants to
Hey,
ask.
my live stream, how are you? Rise and shine.
I'm just saying.
No,
like,
you just be respectful and aware of your
You
surroundings.
can't be. You're just waking up.
No, but you sleep like face down. You sleep
You
face
gotta
down.
I mean, you gotta go up and go pee in the middle of the night.
You
and-
can check and
Yeah, you can, like, tuck or
adjust. You can adjust
sideways scuffle.
sideways.
But are you conscious that you're
Yeah,
streaming?
always, yes,
So you
always,
wake up
always.
and like, oh, I'm on stream.
Yeah, you see
Okay,
the camera,
wait,
yeah.
wait.
Unless you sleep
Yeah, you
with
wake up.
unless you sleep
wake
like
up
this.
and you doom scroll. You talk to your chat. Yeah, bro. You don't just wake up and just. Yeah, you don't do that, bro.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Yeah, right. Good morning,
Okay,
world.
so okay, I'm like just sitting there, watching.
There's no
the whole
cameras
time?
in the bathroom. Like you're good. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a more personal question. I mean, I don't care. I just gotta. But what happens when you're sleeping and you're not conscious and you,
That's life.
Fart?
and then you just put that all out there like that? Huh?
I don't know if they can hear it. That.
Oh yeah,
you got microphone,
it depends on the mic. If people they're probably sleeping as well because it's that time. But I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't see any clips of anyone farting, so I don't know if that happens.
Okay, all right. Okay.
What if you fart?
I'm just saying, like
asking
like
real
how comfortable, like, because look, I'm not in.
What
this
if
world.
yourself. Well, what'll happen there? Diarrhea.
you go
Explosive
viral.
diarrhea.
You go
What
viral.
happens then? It splatters on your camera.
Okay, so
This guy's extreme, bro.
Teach me the game. What's the game? Why is streaming become like so much more popular? What's the intrigue behind it? How do you make money streaming 120 hours?
It's a great question. The game really is, TV is not falling off, but I would say like back in the day, Netflix was that guy, right? They had Stranger Things, they had Squid Games, like everything you wanted to watch was on Netflix.
Right.
Then they lost a bunch of rights, started changing the rules, and then Disney Plus popped up. What else? Everything popped up, like
Amazon
HBO
Paramount
Max,
Plus,
Amazon Prime,
all
Disney
the-
Plus.
everything.
Now you want to watch this show, you have to have like 8-10 different subscriptions to watch other shows. Like the licensing is always changing.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, dang, people are only gonna have a couple. You can only have a couple. So I feel like live streaming has just become so popular because also kind of like the parasocial aspect of it all. It's kind of like a FaceTime. Yeah. Like when you watch a live streamer, like you're like talking to them in a sense, like, yo, chat, what are we gonna do today? And you can type and get immediate feedback, right?
Yeah.
So it's also that parasocial aspect, which is why Love Island is so popular. Because you're hanging out. You know, people say that, oh, we hung out every night, So in the sense of just like the immediate feedback, that they get a look into your life, you know, because people love when big actors do like a get ready with me or things like that. They like, you get a lens into their life. And so basically how live streaming works, you kind of just, you can really do whatever. And the way you make money is through ads, like AdSense on when you run ads to your viewers. Obviously, the more views you have, the more money you make. And then like subs. So people can follow you for free and then subscribe for $5 a month to avoid the ads for your channel. And then you split that 50-50 with Twitch.
Okay, so then when you're streaming that long, do you feel the pressure of like, oh, I gotta say something, I gotta perform?
That's called clip farming, yes. So there's a lot of different types of streaming, right?
Oh, okay.
Right now, the method is you stream, you do like 60% of your effort in streaming and like 40% in short form content. You stream, and then you have to show the world your streams or else they're not gonna find you.
What do you mean show the world?
I'm gonna explain.
Okay, yeah.
So basically, like on Twitch, millions of people go live every day. The top 1,000 people on Twitch average 200 to 300 viewers, which is like not a lot. I mean, it's a lot, but
That's
think
it.
about it, it's like, yeah, the top 1,000 people on Twitch average 200 to 300 viewers. So it's very top heavy. So the way to really make it is you stream and then you put like kind of, in essence, your highlights of the stream on TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts, and you kind of funnel them in to your long form. You use short form to funnel them into your long term content.
Yeah.
But you also want to add in normal moments because people are just going to see your highlights, which is 2 minutes out of a 4-hour stream. Sorry to spit. And then they're going to go to your stream like, oh, this guy's boring. Where was the highlight? So it's kind of a balance you have to show people like obviously the funniest moments, but also like sometimes you're just going to chill and watch a video with your chat. So that's like the method.
There people commenting as you're,
yeah, it's a live chat.
Okay.
So you have to be engaged. So, and you also,
Yes.
It also feels like, and correct me if I'm wrong, like it feels like you have to be restricted to an area. Like
No, there's like a thing called IRL now. There's called desktop, which is gaming, just chatting, which is super popular now, mukbanging, and then there's IRL.
Eating,
yeah,
all kind of
yeah.
weird food and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's this thing called IRL, which is probably the most popular thing right now. You literally, like yesterday, Kai, Cenat, and Tyler went to Disneyland or Disney World and live streamed it. Yeah, Tyler, the artist.
man. Yeah,
so you get a backpack, it's called a TVU and a camera, and you can and it connects to 6 like satellites or services, and you can literally stream almost wherever you want. Like that's what Speed did. When Speed did like Speed went around the world.
Africa.
His way crazy. Like he has like Starlink. Like he has some crazy. That's why the stream he can go anywhere. Like he was all around every part of Africa, Caribbean, etc. with the camera because you connect to the satellite now.
Ashton
So
Hall.
now like, the hot thing is IRLs where it's like, yo, chat,
IRL.
today we're going bowling with me and my group of friends. Yo, today, chat, we're doing a mukbang and then we're going to go play putt-putt and then we're going to go watch a basketball game.
But the pressure is like, because like when I go travel with my family, like I just got back from Nigeria, and just to put an itinerary together, I gotta get help. I gotta get people to put this stuff together for me.
Sorry, yeah.
You know, it's just like,
But they have a crew of people.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work.
Teams have production teams.
It's a lot of work.
to put your day together. 'Cause
Like,
that's hard, right?
You have to plan it. That's what I'm saying. Like live streaming in a sense looks easy, but it's low-key hard because like you can either live to stream or stream to live. Because then like you have to make your schedule around like a reason why I didn't live stream for the longest time because I was traveling so much. And like you can do short form content and YouTube videos easily with traveling, but you can't Twitch stream on a plane. You can't Twitch stream in an airport, you know? So it's like you have to kind of build your schedule for Twitch streaming. Okay, Wednesday, I'm gonna do this collab, then I'm gonna go to desktop. So like you kind of have to make your life for live streaming if you're a full-time streamer. Or you can do a couple segments a week and then
How much money can really be made?
A lot. Oh, I mean, all these, bro. Have you seen? There's a group called Core of like Lace. Like they're all millionaires. Like there's a lot. Yeah, but it's just super top heavy.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Visibility is the hardest thing. Because
Okay.
when you start, you have 1 viewer.
Yeah.
You have good friends. You have 5 viewers. You have a little bit of a following. You have 10 viewers. Because even me, I had like millions between TikTok and Instagram, and like live streaming is just such a different like walk of life where it's like you can have like Suburb Baby. He had like 5 million on Instagram. I had like 2. And even when I started up Twitch stream, 100 viewers, 200 viewers. Well, when I started, I had like 1,000. But like people on Twitch is just so different than TikTok. Like you can have 5 million on TikTok. You go to Twitch, you're only gonna have like 50, 100, 200 viewers. Like 5 million people are gonna come over there because it's just such a different walk of life. Like everyone, even Kyrie Irving. Shout out to Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie streams. He
streamed on Twitch,
I say,
500 viewers, you know? And like, whoa, he should have millions, but it's just such a different avenue. Like, you really have to start over, no matter how much like clout you have on other social media platforms. Or even
How does
in real
Kai
life.
Cenat and those guys get so many like
Grind.
Well,
I've
he's been
watching
grinding
Kai.
for a long time.
Kai's been live streaming, I want to
Yep.
say, since probably, when was I watching Flight? 2018, 2019, 2020-ish?
How long
I was
that
watching,
is?
I remember like, Flight reacted to Kai Cenat's YouTube video, and that's how I found Kai, when he had like 2,000, 3,000 viewers, and now he's at 200K, 300K, 400K, 500K. So I got to watch Kai Cenat like literally grow to where he's at now, and then meet him, and then go to Stream University.
Yeah, he busted.
So
I
it's just
remember watching
grinding
him, yeah.
and then making sure people see your content. Because you can stream 100 hours a week and nothing will come from it because no one's seeing it.
Yeah.
So that's why in the beginning it's so important to stream and then just spam TikTok, Instagram, and
I don't even know
YouTube,
how you do
your short form content.
How did you get into modeling? Like, what was that?
My sisters.
Your sisters?
Yeah, I was chopped.
Okay.
And then my sisters were doing it, and then I had a little bit of a glow up in high school, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe I could do it. And then that's how I started.
Okay, all right.
You know, do you ever see anybody call you little
I can see.
little Shemar Moore there?
Yeah, that's when I get almost,
Shemar, I know
almost
Shemar,
every day.
Shemar,
I'm
remind me
I
when
know
you remind me
Shemar.
of
I can't see it.
Very
Just
much
this
so.
morning, I'll get tagged. There's a video on TikTok where it's like, you're lucky you're handsome because you're goofier. And it's like Shemar Moore just like doing like cringe stuff, and people are tagging me in it right now.
So how has that been? Like, you've worked with Coca-Cola, Spotify, Amazon Kindle, Ulta Beauty, Papa John's, Smoothie King.
Dang.
I mean, dang, Adidas. I mean,
Nice.
like, how, like, do they just say, yo, we want him? Where was the start of this? Was it because of modeling or because of Love Island?
Well, both. At first, it was just modeling. Like from 2018 to 2025, up until Love Island,
Yeah.
it was just like auditions, self-tapes,
Right.
castings, etc.
Putting the work in. That's right.
Yeah, like really like
That's
boots
right.
on the ground. Like I remember I was in Ellensburg. I'd drive 2 hours for audition, do the audition, and drive 2 hours back. But I loved it. Like I love, like that's, oh man, sometimes I miss it. I ain't gonna lie. Like obviously life is amazing now, but like bro, I really had to wake up and like, especially modeling in LA, there's so much competition. Like I was like, dang bro, I do not know how I'm gonna pay rent next month. Audition come in, this is it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh yeah, bro, you really have to. Yeah, that was a crazy time. Bro.
So you appreciate the grind, man.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
that's the Nigerian. That's the
'cause
Nigerian. You
that's
appreciate
like
the grind.
all like people have the things they like being on set is my favorite thing. Like people love coding, love learning coding. Like I didn't have like a passion like that until modeling. Like being on set, going to castings, like grinding, earning my paycheck. Like bro. Yeah, it was a crazy time to be alive. Just in LA, like had just moved, like my first modeling gig and all that. But yeah, that's how I started. Like I did an Adidas, like a global campaign with Adidas for their Christmas thing. Like yeah, it was fun. And then after Love Island, like these brands were reaching out that like I've used my like I'm an avid Spotify user. I love Coca-Cola, etc. Amazon Kindle, I love books. So like I got lucky because I had such like an organic niche where it's like when I got kicked out, they went back to look at my old videos and it's because, oh, this guy loves books. You should start a book club. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, I started a book club because it's easy for me to talk about. I can talk about books. I can make a TikTok about a book every day if I wanted to, you know?
Yeah.
Like I love talking about books. I love talking about mental health, fitness, all the things, right? Family. So I just got blessed and lucky enough or in the sense where it's like my niche and my brand deals and like what I do, it's things that work for me because I actually love them. Like it was easy for me to do an Amazon Kindle brand deal because I love books, etc. So
Did you ever feel the pressure from modeling? Like, 'cause I know I heard Tyson Beckford, old school, you know.
That's my guy.
Model,
Tyson.
and talked about, you know, I mean, in the 90s, early 2000s, was massive
First
model.
black model for Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, for
sick.
and, you know, you just talk about the pressure too of like, you know, when you're a model and people see you a certain way, like from everything from what you eat and what you look like and your values and, you know, and how people see you. And I know athletes go through this where you played, you know, and so long, we call it identity crisis, where once you're done playing, you go, wait, who am I? Am I still valuable? Do people still see me Do you feel that when you're in it right now? You know, like
I would say it's getting better and better. Cause I remember before, like there'd be times where like if I didn't look the best, I wouldn't want to go nowhere. Say I'm still kind of like that, but like say like a year and a half ago, I'm going to my friend's house and I have like a zit or my hair's messed up. Like I wouldn't want to go out because I was always had to be perceived. Like the way I made my money was by literally, I mean, obviously it's a lot more to modeling than looking good because people can look good and not model. Like there's a lot of other aspects, but it's like how I sleep at night, how I have a roof over my head, essentially is how I present myself.
Yes.
So if I'm not presenting myself at 100, it would be hard for me to like look people in their eyes. If I had like things right here, it'd be hard for me to look you in your eyes, like just being honest, like things like that. So I feel like it definitely is, but honestly, funny enough, live streaming has really helped that because like the social anxiety I'd get is kind of just like, it kind of helped me just like, here I am, take it or leave it in a sense. Because live streaming, there's no editing. There's no, editors can't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Reality TV, they can do whatever they want.
Yep.
So like live streaming, it's just you. Like for 5 days straight, it was just me, camera on. It was me tired. It was me angry. It was me pissed. It was me happy. And so I think after that whole ordeal, it's like, even if I don't look my best, it's like, I still have so much more to me than just my face, whether you want to talk about like books, mental health, diet, fitness, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, I'm working on it. Like it definitely used to be heavy. Like there's times, I'm not gonna lie, like I've canceled dozens of things like over a year ago because I didn't like the way I look. Like, oh, I'm not going to my friend's house because I want to get rid of this, et cetera, et cetera.
I mean, I appreciate the honesty because this goes into my, last one for me before we get the Godfrey game going on is, you're really, really big on the conversation around mental health.
Yes.
And I guess my question is, I know it's important. Why is it important to you? And what are your thoughts on the increase of loneliness in young men? Because this is a big deal. Now, as a father, I'm always wanting to blame the video game. Y'all in front of the video games or you on social media too much.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, I'm gonna try to long story short. No, I can't long story short this, but cut me off if I'm taking too long.
No, you go.
It started with, in 10th grade, I lost my best friend and no one knew he was depressed. Like, no, and it's the only person I've lost my great grandfather, RIP, but we weren't that close. I saw him like once every 6 years. So the actual only loss, because I was talking to my friend about being scared about losing my grandparents, because I've never had the deal with loss, besides once, essentially.
Yeah.
It's, crazy. But I should say, AJ, no one knew he was depressed. Like, none of us. Like, we seen him Friday, Monday he wasn't there no more. And that was in 10th grade. And that when I was like, oh my God, like, that's where people always, like the famous quote, like, checking on the friends that always make you laugh. Cause he would always make us laugh. We were all fun. And then, like, going back, like, my friend Kevin, we were like, oh wait, there were, not like signs, but then, like, he gave Kevin his watch Thursday. And in the moment, like, I didn't know about it, but in the moment, Kevin's like, oh, what a good guy, give me a watch. Like, that's just something that people wouldn't even notice or think twice about. But it's like, it's something to look out for now. Like if you have a friend that seems happy, like people start giving away their things. And I didn't know that. So I had to go learn like signs of depression. It's like, oh yeah, you can have my $300 watch. I just on a random Friday, not a holiday, not a gift, just have it. And so that's when it started. And then for me personally, during COVID, I got depressed because I didn't like myself. You wake up and you're with yourself every day. Yeah, I'll hang out with my friends, but it's COVID, you're stuck in the house, you're quarantined. I woke up, I'm like, damn, I don't hate myself, but I don't like how I feel. I don't like my perspective on life. I don't like the way I deal with my relationships in my life. So then I found, what was the first one? It was Mindset by Cheryl Dweck first. And then it was all the Stoicism books, Ryan Holiday. And books / mental health kind of gave me a second life. So like my baseline was like, I used to not sit in anger, but I feel like as an adolescent in high school, like it would be cool to be angry. Like, oh, I'm the nonchalant, angry dude. Like that's kind of who I like. Yeah, I was a funny guy too, but like that's kind of what I was a little bit. And then in 2020, I started reading, and then my baseline became joy. And I seen the power of mental health and what books can do for somebody. And so I think like just like you could really get another chance at life. Like obviously everyone's brain chemistry is different. I'm not like advocate for medicine, obviously, like there's different examples, but for me personally, like the power that books had, and then my friends would see it and they'd want, well, what book I really like how you handled this situation. What books did you read? And I just noticed like my relationships with my friends, my family, me and my dad weren't friends till I was 18. And then still, random side note here, when I read When Things Fall Apart, like every time I called my dad, it was because of something. There needed to be a topic at hand. We need to talk about this. With my mom, we just call each other randomly. I never did that with my dad. And then I read a book and I found myself just randomly calling my dad. And I was like, oh, this is okay. We just talked for 30 minutes about nothing. This is amazing. Yeah. So I think like just little things like that. Oh, I would walk to the gym. I'd notice that every day I read more of a book, I'd pick my head up more. And after I finish the book, I'm looking straight instead of looking at the ground when I walk. There's like little things like that. I realized the power of books and mental health. And then also in June for men's mental health, so I get excited. I start talking fast.
I'm
Men's
following
Mental
all
Health
with you.
Month.
Yeah.
I posted on my story, every guy that signs up for therapy right now, I'll send you $50. I think like 47 or 46 people signed up for therapy. And so I think just like pushing that, because it always has a negative connotation. Oh, you're in therapy, you need therapy. It's like, no, bro. There's been so many times where I've had 3 great months of life and I still go to therapy because I think everything's good. I'm like, oh, really? I have a fear of being alone. That's why I'm always texting somebody, always seeing people. Even though I'm happy, I'm having a great day. God is so good, life is blessed. Oh, I have a fear of being alone. Why do I have fear of being alone? Oh, because why am I always with people? Because I have a fear of being alone. So then you learn about that cycle. And so like there's always something to get better.
That's great.
If that makes sense.
No, bro, man,
Awesome.
you just gave us their streamer university. You just gave us your university, man, and that was really, really cool, man. It was really, really cool to see that you're that involved at this age and that awareness, man. We wish you nothing but the best, man, because you're a rising star. You're big time, prime time, showtime, all time, good time. Well, we wanted to make sure before you got out of here, we wanted to introduce you to some proper Nigerian food. Earlier, we talked about not having, Nigerian food. So here we go. We got our Chef Timmy. Chef Timmy, come on out. We wanted to make sure.
What happened?
We got the Nigerian food in here, so you can get your first experience.
Yes, son.
Now, you've not had it, right? You've not had Nigerian food, right?
That's suya.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So,
Suya.
All right. So this is his first time having Nigerian food.
Yeah.
Oh, we got.
I've had fufu nagusi.
Oh, you said that's right. You had food.
I have a little bit.
Okay, a little bit. Okay.
We want to keep it frequent now.
Yeah, no, thank you. I need to have more.
So today is special. So I wanted to pair 2 things together that are popular in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So you're having the Nigerian garden fried rice and the traditional beef suya.
Water?
Beef suya.
Yeah. Have you had suya before?
No.
It's
I've had the
spicy.
Soup, the fufu.
Do you do spice?
Yeah, I do spicy.
Yeah, I kind of tempered it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I didn't want to make it too spicy. Yes, sir.
Love this. Give us a little bit of history. Appreciate it. Say in your grace. Give us a little history on just suya and the garden rice, all of that.
So the suya is popular with northern part of Nigeria, the Hausa people. So the suya is actually a spice. It's made from like peanuts and some dried habaneros and some spices and stuff. It's a big popular street food in Nigeria. So it's just spread across everywhere. So the real reason people love suya is, when you drink, it helps to cut down the alcohol. So because it's spicy, so now you can drink more.
Oh, wow.
But then it just pairs, the flavors of the suya pairs well with the garden fried rice. The garden fried rice is just your vegetable fried rice, and it's just big across celebrations in Nigeria.
Delicious.
So,
No.
This is delicious.
Yeah.
I've never had this flavor before. It's like a peanutty spice. I don't know. It's delicious though.
Yeah, it's so different.
It's unique.
Yeah, it is, right? And I think that's the beauty of it too, especially like Nigerian food. Like you go in different places and you have different flavors. Every place, if you go up north, like in Morocco, the food is different. You go down south, west, it's so different. So there's a lot of similarities, but it's the difference.
I mean, over 200 ethnicities in Nigeria, and each one have their own unique dishes and stuff. So
I've always heard about the war between Nigerian jollof rice and Ghanaian jollof rice.
And there's
heard about
Senegal,
that.
there's Liberia. Everybody's getting into it now.
Well, we have a chef here. Who wins that battle?
Hey, it's Nigeria all day.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
But it depends on who's making it too.
That
I know some Nigerians that had some trash
That part.
jollof rice. My mother's jollof rice was fire.
Hey, so whenever you want to, get the taste of home, we're located at downtown. It's Mayowa Kitchen. And
Okay, but I'm gonna get your contact information after this.
I got you.
This is delicious.
I'll
I've
let you
never
guys-
had anything
It's
like
so
this.
good, right?
Let you guys
These are
enjoy.
your people, boy.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Food time. Now it's game time.
Game time.
You can do this while you're eating.
Yeah, he's like doing.
This is my lunch. I'm hungry.
That's his bomb, right? When you point at something.
Yeah, 'cause I love spicy food, but this is like there's something on the. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I'm locked in.
It's time to play Date, Marry, or Friend Zone.
Okay. This will go good, surely.
Surely.
I'm gonna list 3 names, and you have to say which one you would date. Marry and Friend Zone.
All
Let's
right.
go. Ready. One. Tyler, Lotto, SZA.
Wow. Okay. Tyler, Lotto, SZA. I'm gonna marry SZA. No, I'm gonna marry Tyler. Date SZA, and friend zone Lotto. Respectfully.
Okay. All right. Tiana Taylor, Zoe Kravitz, Victoria Monet.
Victoria Monet marrying. Who's the first name?
Tiana Taylor.
Friend zone.
Zoe Kravitz.
Date.
Right on. Halle Berry, Nia Long, Janet Jackson.
Jesus.
Ooh.
I
You're
gotta
Nigerian, you
marry,
can have all three of them.
I gotta marry Halle Berry.
Okay.
Catwoman, the GOAT. What was the other two? Nia Long.
Nia Long,
Jackson.
Janet Jackson.
I'm a friend. I'm a date Nia Long and friend zone Janet Jackson.
Wrong.
I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key forgot what they both look like. Like it's been a minute. I ain't gonna lie. It's my generation though. It's not my fault. It's my generation.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn Jackson. It's married. Is it Mary?
Mary.
You marry Jackson. You date Holly, and you friend zone.
Nia Long.
Love you, Nia.
That's
Ready?
crazy. You're gonna marry
Sydney Sweeney, Zendaya, Chloe Bailey.
friend zone. What's the first one?
Sydney Sweeney.
Friend zone Sydney Sweeney, Zendaya, and Chloe Bailey. I'm gonna date Chloe Bailey and then marry Zendaya. Respectfully, Tom Holland. Respectfully.
Right. Billie Eilish, Doechii, Storm Reed.
Oh, I'm gonna marry Storm Reed. That's the Euphoria actor. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna marry her. First one, sorry, Billie. I'm gonna
Billie
friend
Eilish.
zone Billie Eilish, and then I'm gonna date
Doechii.
Doechii.
Okay. Area Star, Angel Reese, and Keke Palmer.
I'm gonna marry Keke Palmer, date Angel Reese, and respectfully, I'm not too familiar with the first person.
Is it Ira Star? Ira Star.
Shout out her.
Shout out to her.
Shout out her.
Know what I'm saying? Young Miami, Summer Walker, Ice Spice.
Okay. Young Miami. I'm gonna marry Ice Spice, date Young Miami, friend zone Summer Walker.
Okay.
Wait, I think I'm getting Summer Walker confused with somebody though. Dang it, that guy. Don't judge me on that one because I think I'm visually getting someone confused. But we'll see.
Okay.
I forgot what she looks
You
like.
gotta do this visually.
I forgot what
We
someone
gotta
looks
show
like.
some photos.
No.
India Love, Kyla Nichols, Sky Jackson. You know
Okay, those are all my friends. So I'm gonna friend zone all of them because I was just with them last week. Shout out all of them.
Fair.
Okay. Kim Kardashian, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B.
I'm gonna marry Meg Thee Stallion. And respectfully, I'm going to friends on the other two.
Okay.
Can Megan all I need.
Okay. Have you seen these videos of kids not being able to read sentences? See if you can read these sentences. You better be able to read this shit.
He's a reader.
I know he's a reader.
Oh,
Okay, read those.
if I stutter, it's because I flew my mouth.
Don't worry about it.
The colonel asked the choir to accommodate the governor's schedule. The entrepreneur bought a bouquet before attending the soiree. The bourgeois connoisseur ordered hors d'oeuvres before the entree.
There you go. Yeah, baby!
Easy peasy.
Let's
He
go.
reads, he reads, everyone. Learn,
It's so cringe to
dummies.
see the young folks on social when they got, I don't know if you've seen them,
Bro,
but
what's worse is not only do people can't read, when people do read, they get called performative. For example, when I posted my book club or posted my book talks
Jeez.
after Streamer U, I had a lot of new supporters, new people in the space, a lot of like eyes from Twitch. And they're like, I mean, some of them are probably trolling, no harm, no foul, but they're saying performative because they've never seen someone, maybe either a man or a black man, like promote reading or that stuff on the internet. So they're like, the first thing they go to is like performative.
There was a show called Reading Rainbow. And
Yeah, that sounds mad familiar.
LeVar Burton, the black dude that hosted it, was very successful.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's crazy that they don't think.
It's just new, like, especially with reality. Like,
No
no
doubt.
one would ever put reality with books. So they're like, this guy was just streaming on Twitch. Why is he reading books? Oh, he's being performative. So it's like, obviously, most of them were joking.
that streaming world is so different. I mean,
But even like Love Island, I feel like anyone on social media, it's just not seen. Like, there's not a lot of guys in the book talk space. So
Well, you
I
doing
just-
it was going to be a big deal.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite compliment. When like guys, like obviously I love when girls do it too, but like I feel like as a man, like I love when guys come through like, yo, I started working on my mental health because most of the books I promote promote in the beginning were like self-mastery. So like, that's my favorite compliment. It's like, oh, I started reading again because of you. Like that's like the favorite.
Beautiful.
Because people can say, oh yeah, you look
what's up,
good.
bro.
You look good, this and that, loved you, but it's like
That's
the
a different
best
flex.
compliment. I started reading again because of you.
Yeah, it's a different flex, man.
It's a different flex, man.
Last one here on this one. What did you think
still got
about
a
streamer
person.
DDG saying that it was a little sus for men to watch Love Island alone? Did you hear him say that? Like,
No, I seen the clip. DDG is, yeah, I'll tell you a friend. Yeah, DDG's cool.
yeah.
He's probably just clip farming. Shout out DDG, but
course
he's
he
probably
is.
just clip farming.
Of course he is.
You know, but
I gotta learn these new languages.
Clip farming.
Clip farming
They're trying
is-
to get clips, man.
yeah. So there's like
just a little statements
in the
to get
streamer
you-
world,
Yeah.
like I wouldn't say they're characters, but there's like a thing in the streamer world where you just say or do out of pocket stuff to get clips.
Okay.
That's kind of how you blow up and how you, like, lack of better words, like stay relevant in the streamer community. It's like,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
yo, this just happened. Like, it's all TikTok, right?
Yeah.
So that 20 seconds, oh, this person just did this. That's crazy. And that's what
With no
they,
context.
and they don't
So
even
with no
watch.
context.
So tell me if
Yeah.
I'm doing this right.
Yeah.
I'm 6'6" and I wear a size 4 shoe.
Like, yeah, so for example, if we're in a group and me and Godfrey are around, just like anybody, say we're talking to some girl, we're just chilling, catching a vibe, and you pull up and say that, that'd be a clip farm. Because you're pulling up and flexing your height and weight, like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then the
Size
camera
4
would
shoe,
pan
that'd
to
be
you.
scary.
Yeah,
They'd be like, size 4 shoe?
Yeah.
He got little feet.
yeah.
For real, man. Can we clip that and farm it?
Yeah.
I want to clip
Can
it
we
and farm
clip it and farm it?
Man, man, I appreciate you, man. You know, we walked into this interview going, all right, cool, man, we're going to have a good time. And I'm walking away
Same.
from it. I think we're walking away from it.
Depth.
Man, you've got
right.
depth to your
That's
such
right.
an interesting, but we
That's
can't
right.
just wait to continue to see you,
Thank you.
climb up, man.
yeah.
I appreciate
Thank you so
it.
much, man. We appreciate you rocking with us, man, here on 154. Yes!
154, we all connected, baby, you already know. I'm talking 154, we bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like, ain't no place.